Restart.
All right,
Restart.
That's terminology for next episode.
Julius. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright, that's the foreshadowing of the
Boys.
episode.
Am I redoing it? Are we starting over?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're good. Do you think?
Welcome to the Misfortune Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We got you boys, Julius up in here, Caden,
Yes, sir.
and once again, you never know if he's gonna be on or not.
You
but
really
we got
don't.
Henry. We got him once again. He locked in.
One day,
Somehow,
Henry
man.
may even be promoted to co-host.
He'll get there.
I'm
He'll
pretty
get there
inconsistent,
eventually.
sadly.
You
so I
can,
need
if you save up your misfortune points, you bank them all up. One day you can turn them into us.
Hit a 10 episode appearance streak, and I think you can officially probably call it yourself.
Yeah, show up for the
Good
misfortune podcast.
I think that's valid.
Every episode
So
for
what,
a year.
Yeah.
And
Oh
then
yeah,
you
for a
can-
year. Yeah, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, I think that's.
Can you do that? Can you think you'll be able to do that, Henry?
Oh yeah, I can do that easily.
You're gonna
You know,
be
like,
changed,
Easy lemon,
man.
easy.
You gonna lock in?
I'm gonna walk in.
Oh fuck no. No, you're not.
Hey man, he locked in for this. I
That's
mean,
true. That was surprising.
to be fair, I did give him a much earlier deadline than was
Yeah,
expected. So I should do that every time. Like,
I think that's a good
Maybe I
idea.
should-
I'm liking that.
I think that would definitely
although
help me out a lot.
I was actually the one that finished last. So
Were you?
yeah, I'm fresh off Boy and the Heron. Just
Oh, that's why it took so long.
No, yeah, because I had to figure out my computer shit and then also finish it.
Okay.
So I was edging it. You know me. Last
Yeah, I do.
episode of whatever show we're watching on
Yeah.
on the
of
episode.
course.
Day of.
Of course. That's how
It
it
is
always
what it
is.
Pretty sure I finished Mononoke like an hour ago, so I'm also pretty fresh off of it.
Princess Mode.
Well, I guess I finished first
Sorry.
then. Because I finished my
There we
movie
go.
last night. And it
Mm,
wasn't The
yeah,
Boy
what
and
else?
the Heron. It was not The Boy and the Heron.
Oh,
It was something,
It was something.
but we'll see.
Um,
Anyways,
what?
I
as
guess
you
we should
guys
explain.
can probably guess, we are discussing the films. Filmography fuck about the films of infamous direct. Well, not okay, and not infamous.
not
famous.
just famous.
Famous
Yeah. He's a sweet old
director.
man.
He's a sweetheart. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe not to his son, but you know.
No.
Uh,
Hidetaka
Hayao
Miyazaki.
All right. That's when we do our filmography fuck about video game equivalent.
Video game?
And we have
What
to
would
do
that be
all
called?
the Souls games in a month.
Is that? Oh my! That's not possible, dude.
No, that would be like 6 months in advance. Like,
Oh my- yeah, we would have to be
Okay.
playing that like over the course of a while.
it would be a year's journey, most likely, probably more.
That's
But
ridiculous.
Hayao Miyazaki.
Hayao Miyazaki.
Not. We're not doing the Studio Ghibli movies. Just specifically Hayao Miyazaki.
I probably honestly could have done the Ghibli movies, but there was a lot going on.
I'm not even done with those. I didn't
Really?
watch Princess Kaguya. That's the only one that I left. But
But see,
I'll get to
Ooh.
that.
I was looking.
I'll get to that.
I was looking into some of those Ghibli movies, and there are some that's just like I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
You don't care about Pom Poko, bro? Like,
No,
what the
it's
fuck?
that. There's the cat returns. Don't give a fuck.
The cat returns. Hey,
Cat Return.
that's a great late night save movie though. It's like 71 minutes long. I'll probably
Oh,
revisit
okay.
that.
The Goro Miyazaki movie, the one that was like really bad.
The 3 Goro Miyazaki movies,
One
of
of
which
them.
there is only one good one.
Yes, and it's the one that his dad wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. But
I might, but
okay. Is this the longest filmography talk about we've done? The most movies? It's definitely up. It's at least second. I'm pretty sure it is.
Fincher's 12.
Okay,
So it's
tied.
it's tied.
Tied. Yeah, but Fincher. I mean, both of us we'd seen at least some of those.
Yes.
I've only seen
Yeah, get into the background. Get into the background.
Yeah, I'd only seen 3 of these going into it. I've seen Princess Mononoke twice before this. I'd seen Spirited Away once, and then you and I watched The Boy and the Heron in theaters, which was
Of course.
interesting. I hear
Why did
Henry
y'all watch
that in
mashing his
theaters?
buttons in the background.
Dude, Hayao Miyazaki movie. You gotta catch it. It might be his last. You never know.
That's our thing now. Is any
Might
director
be his
that's
last.
old, we're like, we got to go watch their movies in theaters because like they will die soon.
Yeah, Killers of the Flower Moon. We did the same thing.
Yeah, it might be their last.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Oh, hopefully
Lynch,
not.
Lynch is gone now. So who's
my
next?
God.
Who's
Damn,
next,
I forgot
bro?
he dead.
Oh my god.
Mr. Lynchman.
How
What
many
kind of
of y'all
chips you
seen?
got there, Henry?
I was about to say
What?
you are
Y'all
making,
can, dude, yeah, I know. My mic is very loud. I
you're
apologize.
ruffling.
I got me some Cool Ranch Doritos. It was only one of the last few in the
Oh, the
Sadly.
variety box.
yeah the variety
It's
box.
the best flavor.
So that's really not ridiculous to say, honestly.
that's green loot. That's green loot. That's what that is.
It's not
No, get it
green
blue,
loot.
get that
Green
blue,
loot.
come on.
Uncommon rarity.
No,
That's what I'm
dude.
thinking for.
That's blue
for Cool
minimum.
Ranch.
That's
Blue. Okay,
minimum.
no, come on.
Blue minimum. Well, no, I'm not even a chip person. I'm saying that. Like, come on.
I was about to say, yeah, that's
Chips
fine.
are-
This isn't your area of expertise.
Chips or something
alright?
mid. How many of y'all seen before this?
I had seen. I mean, the first one I ever saw was Ponyo. I grew up on that movie.
Mm.
Same with Totoro. I'd seen Kiki's Delivery Service, and The Boy and the Heron, and yeah, that's it. So again, yeah, not very many. But Henry, what about you?
I have never seen a Ghibli movie. Never. This is my first time ever watching a Ghibli movie.
Fresh
Fresh eyes,
Damn.
fresh eyes.
Which is surprising because my sister is a very big Ghibli fan.
Yeah,
So honestly, I would have thought that I would have watched it more.
I don't even know if
but-
she's seen like half of them though.
Honestly, you would be surprised.
I mean,
She's watched a lot
Oh,
more than I
Is she a
expected.
poser?
She's not a poser. She got
No.
she got
She got posters.
she was an OG. She was an OG.
I can't.
I
say
still remember the
that.
one she has in her room.
Jesus
my.
Christ.
Your house is crashing out, Henry, bro.
Name drop by accident, by the way.
Enhance,
Um,
enhance.
Are we
Guys,
just
be
getting into
quiet.
it?
Why don't you mute yourself before you scream at your family,
I was about
bud?
to say, good lord.
Nice. Let's get on the kid.
Henry, have you been here for a filmography fuck about?
Nope.
I believe this is
First ever.
Can't
first.
remember. All right, so the way that we do
I'm
it,
scared.
the way that we do it is we go in release order,
Release order.
and we like chronological order when the movie was released, and we say where that is in our ranking.
Okay.
It may be not efficient, but that's how we do it.
Yeah.
In-depth manner. You know
depth, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So,
what?
starting
Getting
off.
into the first film that Henry did not watch.
Yes. Oh yeah, Henry,
Alright,
you can
go-
set this one
Go
up.
ahead with that one, yo.
Lupin the Third.
Poop in the turd.
The Castle of Cagliostro. Yeah, we constantly make Poop in the Turd jokes.
I mean,
And
it's
it's
a
finally
classic.
time we watch one.
It's a classic. Yeah, we do. That's true. Yeah, this is the only Lupin the Third shit either of us have ever seen.
Yeah, same.
And
Yeah,
I don't know
mean,
if it was meant to even be a sequel or
I think it's just like a. I think it's just like a various misadventures type of
Yeah.
franchise where it's just like, you know, there's not really like a chronology to any of this. It's like all of these characters have existed forever and we're just
Yeah.
like
I think it's like
Kicking
James
in.
Bond.
yeah,
kind of.
it's very much a James Bond kind of thing. Like Lupin
Yeah.
the Third. The only other Lupin the Third movie, well, I know there's a few others. There's like ones that are more about samurai. There's the samurai guy,
Yeah.
Goemon.
Yes.
And there's a movie about him, and there's of course Lupin the Third, the first,
Of
the
course.
CGI one that came out recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know too much about Lupin the Third, but I don't get the feeling that you really have to, because this is
No.
kind of just a fun, silly adventure movie.
Did you know that the CGI one is directed by the dude who directed Godzilla Zero? Yeah, -1. Not
Yeah, I
zero.
was about to say that's by somebody, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Which is like
Godzilla.
so random.
It looks cool though. Like
It does look cool.
if there was any, you know, there's constantly in the anime community like CGI sucks, and you know that's
Yeah.
one of those examples where I'm like, this shit's great. So
It looked good.
I don't know what y'all are talking about,
I
but
know. This movie is of any of these, this is the perfect. Just turn your brain off, just chill, lay down for the night, and just throw the shit on.
100%. Vibes are
Like,
good.
yeah,
Um, it's like it almost gets into like a more in-depth conspiratorial plot, but then it's just like we gotta save this girl from getting married off into
Yeah.
a marriage she doesn't want to be in, and it's like, okay, that's
Yeah.
I'll buy into that.
I'm here for
I'm
it.
I'm here for it. I like Jigen. I like what's her name?
The woman.
Fujiko, the woman. I like her.
Yeah.
I like all the characters.
Yeah. They are chill as
But
fuck.
they are chill as
I will
fuck.
say that.
I wonder, what motivated Hayao to pick up this movie
Yeah, that's
specifically.
true.
I mean,
Because I think this is only like the third or fourth movie in the series,
yeah,
and I don't know if it was a show before this.
I'm not sure what it was.
Or,
Like, was
yeah.
it even a manga? Like, I probably should have done research
Yeah.
on Lupin, but like, I don't know. It's just
Yeah, I have no
Kinda-
idea, but yeah, I mean, who
this
knows
is the one that
why?
sticks out though. When anyone talks about Lupin the Third, it's like, oh yeah, Castle
Yeah.
of Cagliostro. That's the iconic one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he might have just been assigned to it because at that point, I think he was an animator for Toho. I'm pretty sure,
Yeah, that
For a
would make
while.
sense. But
and yeah, um,
yeah, this movie's interesting. You almost it almost becomes a little creepy when Lupin like meets the little girl when she's like 9 years old. He's like,
oh
"Who is this
yeah,
chick?" But
Yeah.
then he saves himself at the end, and he's like,
yeah.
"You know what?
I was
I'm not getting with you, girl. See you later."
low key thinking a couple times. I was like, wait, no, what?
This is getting a little strange.
What he's saying right now? What he's saying? But he came back. He made some joke about some dude. He was like, "Are you a predator?" Some shit like that. And I was like, all right. He saved himself.
And he's got his like arch nemesis, the detective guy. I forget his name, and I
Yeah.
thought their whole thing was funny. Like they look suspiciously similar to where
Yeah.
like Lupin can disguise himself as him. It was interesting. I will say, I always looked at the poster and I thought the dude in the mask always had crazy aura, but he takes it off and he's kind of a bitch.
Yeah, low key,
The villain,
just a little bit. Yeah, no, I
it's a
don't.
bit of a beta.
The villain is he's a fucking loser.
They dress up in clan hoods like around the end, like black clan hoods.
Yes, I saw that shit. Yeah, the villain is like the most stereotypical like cartoon
Stock villain, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not that I don't give a fuck, but
I don't care. Yeah,
yeah. I don't know. This isn't really like a sit back and like analyze
yeah,
kind of movie. I mean, it's the most straightforward of any of these for sure.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I liked it. I fuck with it. What'd
No,
you
I
give
enjoyed it though, for sure. I give it a 7, and it's my number 10.
I give it an 8, and it's also my number 10.
Okay, relatively even.
So,
So far.
Mm.
Relatively even.
Yes. So I fuck with
Well
it.
then, with that we can get into his real filmography.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
And
Still
the
not
first,
still not quite Ghibli though.
technically not Ghibli, but
Pretty
honorary
much Ghibli.
Ghibli
Yeah.
at this point. Nausicaa of the Valley
Nausicaa.
of the Wind.
Of the Wind. He does a
Um,
lot of ofs. He also worked on what was it? Nadia of the something. Or no, that was Ano. That might have been
Oh
Ano.
yeah, I know.
No,
I
I
was
think
talking
that
about
was Ano.
Nadia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nadia of the fucking water something. I don't know. There's
Something-
a wind and there's
Elements,
a water one.
wind and water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps fire and earth will come then.
I'm
We'll
sure.
have to see.
Ooh.
Jesus, fucking clan war going on.
Dude, I know. They're so active.
Clash
They
of
never
Clans,
are
Clash
this
of
late.
Clans.
Clash of Clans, yeah.
Yeah.
Nausicaa. This movie is Loki looking back is a little bit of a fever dream.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it is, dude. I mean,
The
I was
ending?
watching some of these movies, and KO would just come in and be like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like every
No.
single, like they just be saying,
Legitimately.
like throwing around terms and shit that are just wild, and there's weird ass creatures on the screen. But that's the appeal. That's the
I
appeal of
know.
Hayao Miyazaki.
I feel like your
And not-
brother, when we were seeing Suzume and he was on his phone half the time and he looked up and he was like, what the fuck is going on?
No, that applies here.
Like,
That,
yeah.
I mean, you can kind of see. I mean, a lot of Hayao Miyazaki and some Shinkai movies now in terms of the
Oh yeah, 100%.
fantastical element. But I mean, that's like saying, yeah, this director's inspired by Steven Spielberg. It's like, yeah, everyone's fucking inspired by
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg. He's
Like-
like one of the most influential directors ever. But
Yeah.
Nausicaa. Henry, what do you think of Nausicaa? Since you haven't had your turn to talk.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Nausicaa, man, this movie. I watched this movie late as fuck. I completely forgot about the Ghibli movies, if I'm gonna be honest. And it was like 1 a.m. and I was like, oh fuck, I gotta watch a movie. I was already running a little bit behind on Ghibli movies. I turned it on, and man, this movie was actually really good. I'm not even gonna lie. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie a lot. Like, dude, the shit where what is it called? Like the warrior? When they summoned the warrior and he was doing like fucking mouth blast and shit, I was like, what
he
is
was going
going on
crazy.
in this movie, dude? And it was so fucking cool. I love the
Dope as
main
shit.
character. Her name is also really cool for some reason. Nausicaa.
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 There's a ring to it.
It was.
Yeah.
It does have a nice little ring to it.
Oh.
Fuck. What's the dude's name?
Patrick Stewart?
Dude, the
Patrick Stewart.
fucking Patrick Stewart, bro. Were you gonna say something? Just?
Oh, I was just gonna ask Hayden if you watched the dub for Lupin, because I forgot I want to talk about the
I did
dubs in a lot of these
not.
movies.
Yeah, I was going to as well. No, Lupin, I watched sub. The only two movies I watched sub were Lupin and The Wind Rises, which I will talk
When
about.
Rises for good reason.
Yes, there will be there's a reason.
But I there were 2 Lupin the Third dubs apparently,
Yes.
and the one I watched was pretty good, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, because I figured, God, there's got to be like a shit, like 80s or 90s one out of the 2, and I think I probably got the better one. Like
Yeah.
some outdated voice performances, like here and there, like just old dub,
Oh, 100%.
how old dubs
yeah.
sound, but it was pretty good.
Did you recognize anyone?
No, there was
Any-
nobody in.
No,
in
no random
Lupin.
names. No
Nothing.
fucking Jet from Cowboy Bebop.
No.
Anime showing up or something.
No names in that
No.
case. They did a good job.
Interesting.
Anyways, Nausicaa.
Yeah.
Henry, anything else on Nausicaa before?
Do you guys remember the little kids that would sing in the background at certain parts? Did
Yeah.
y'all hear any of that?
Yeah. I
Yes.
That scared the shit out of me, dude. My eyes were okay, a little bit
What?
closed, and that came out of nowhere, and that scared the fuck out of me, dude.
It was an ethereal experience for you probably because you were almost falling asleep.
Dude, I will say the Ghibli movies are so calming, dude. Like I fell asleep for
yeah.
half of these movies,
Oh, they're
bro.
soothing.
I literally was asleep for half of them, and they were.
Yeah, you could throw any of these on and be out in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I watched them a little bit too late. That was my issue.
was about to
I
say,
turned them
yeah,
on
some
late
of
as
these-
hell.
Some of these. Nausicaa, I also really enjoyed this. It's an older Miyazaki movie, so I don't know. I didn't know what to really expect, if it would have some of that age that you would expect from being an older animated movie, but it's really good. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's not super complicated. It's one of the more straightforward, I feel like, Miyazaki
Yeah.
movies in terms of the plot and what everything means. You kind of get everything the movie's saying because it's kind of wearing it on its sleeve. And I mean, this is the beginning of Hayao Miyazaki's like really his reverence for like nature and like a lot of the fuck is his preservation like messages that he has in a lot of these movies.
Mm.
I mean, I did find out just an interesting thing that sort of paints every movie for me in a different way. When I was reading up on Spirited Away, I found out that Hayao Miyazaki doesn't do like scripts for his movies. He kind of just like
Really?
storyboards them and like finds out where they go as he goes along. Like, so it's kind of like a improvised
fucking
movie
cool.
in a sense, but Nausicaa. I mean, Nausicaa. That's just where all these environmental messages start to come out, and they naturally appear later on in those other movies. This one more so feels like it had a script, sort of, because it has a very distinct 3-act structure, unlike some of the other movies, and I like it for that. I like a more structured Miyazaki movie. I also like the more abstract ones, but I really enjoyed this one, and the dub's pretty good on this one. Pretty
The
good
dub's
dub
solid.
Oh
cast.
yeah, no, the
That's
dub's
solid.
really good.
Kim, what do you think? What do you think?
This movie actually really surprised me. Like, okay, so fun fact: before I watched any Ghibli movies, I don't even remember when it was. I mean, it was years ago, but I was like sitting in my bed and I randomly like tried to throw this shit on. And I remember I only got like 5 or 10 minutes in, and I was like, "This is the most boring fucking thing I've ever watched," and I just turned it the fuck off. Um, I thought it was surprisingly good though. Like, I don't know, I really didn't know how, because this was the first one I watched. I didn't watch Lupin the Third. Lupin the Third was actually the second to last movie I watched.
Yeah, it was towards the end.
I meant to watch it at first, but I didn't even know if we were watching that at first. But yeah, I thought this was like surprisingly pretty decent for like an older movie. Not to say that older movies are bad, but I feel like a lot of anime older movies like aren't.
Yeah.
They don't hold up super well.
I agree.
I guess that's why like Castle of Cagliostro like really holds up, because I was like, damn, this is like really good for an old
70s,
anime.
right?
Like 70s anime movies are not good. Like they're just not. But no, I actually really like this one. I think it's really funny that one of the first things that happens in any anime movie is that the villains immediately go and fucking slime out the main character's dad. Like,
No, they do. Yeah, and she like goes to get revenge, and they're like, "Oh, hold on, it's alright though, it's alright. Like I know we just killed your dad, but like chill." It's like what?
They're like blame her. They immediately go into his own fucking bed, just fucking cap him. And then come back out, and then when the people, including his own daughter, get pissed, they're like, "No, we're good. Like it's all we're good here. That's all good.
Everything's
That's all
okay."
Good. Yeah. No, I mean, I really like this one. I think the overall like kind of environmental message is good. Humans bad, which is a common recurring theme in Miyazaki's
Yes.
movies. The dub, in terms of the dub, I think it was solid. It's not the best
Yeah.
dub. But
Not
it's
one of the
definitely
ones
not
that stands
worst.
out.
Yeah. No, it doesn't
Just
stand
like
out. Yeah, Patrick Stewart's character is raw as fuck.
Oh
And
yeah.
Patrick
I mean,
Stewart's
who
low
else?
key going hard, like for no reason.
Yeah, you got Shia LaBeouf in there. He's a
Yeah.
little side character guy.
Shia LaBeouf, and he does absolutely fucking nothing this whole movie.
Mark
Shia
Mark
LaBeouf
Hamill's
is in
in it
that
for
movie?
2 seconds, which I think he's in several for like
Yes.
just 2 seconds.
Yes. I think it does kind of get a little crazy towards the end. And it's funny because you can tell a lot of these ideas ended up turning into Princess Mononoke too.
Yeah.
Like, if
for
you think
sure.
about
this
it,
is a prototype.
Yeah, the ending is like that has a lot of similarities. Not to say that's bad or anything, but I don't know. I think it does become a little convoluted. The pacing's a little odd at times, and it's just like all the factions, and it's like who's fighting who again?
It's a lot of lore stuff
Yeah.
in, but I think it gets out.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
for sure.
I think Nausicaa. Well, okay. Here's the thing: is a lot of the Ghibli movies they do it for me if I really fuck with the main character. I know it sounds like an odd statement, but Nausicaa was probably one of my favorite main characters
Interesting.
because she was really proactive and like like knew to get violent like when it required it, but like preferred not to. I thought that
Yeah.
was cool. But the interesting thing about a lot of Ghibli movies or Miyazaki movies is that a lot of them have, well, actually no, Ghibli movies too. Probably a vast majority of them have female protagonists, and like you don't see as many male protagonists in these movies.
That is
and
true, yeah.
I think that's interesting. And I mean, I was talking about I was making a joke with Henry. I was like, you guys are talking about who's the baddest in Miyazaki's movies, but I was like, I mean, he doesn't really sexualize any characters.
Okay,
Like at almost any point.
have you seen? Oh, hold on, before you say that, have you seen the fucking documentary where Miyazaki's talking about this movie?
What
He
happened?
fucking, he's talking about, he makes some
It's gonna ruin
fucking,
what I just said.
he makes some fucking creepy ass comment. He's like laughing offhandedly, and he's like, "Yeah, Nazca's chest is pretty big, huh?" The other dude who's with, it's like him and like some animator on the fucking movie, and the other dude just kind of like chuckles nervously.
Listen, different time,
Yeah.
time.
I
But
don't
that's also
know.
funny. But that's also funny because it's like, dude, I mean, in comparison to other anime where their tits are literally like beach
Yeah.
balls, like that's
Yeah,
an incredibly like modest size.
No,
and he's
I
like, look
know,
at
yeah.
how big they are.
I think he's just being like
How
classic,
cute.
like funny, creepy old man type
He's
shit.
being a, he's
Also, on that note, did y'all Loki think she wasn't wearing pants because her pants were like skin colored?
I could see that, but
The whole
I
time?
just assumed she was wearing pants. 'Cause
No,
there's no way she's just going pantless.
I assume so too.
Pantless.
But like the first couple of times I saw it, I was like, "Wait, what? What am I?"
She's like a flower girl environmentalist type, but like,
yeah.
listen,
I was like, "What?
she's a princess. She'll wear pants.
What's
She'll
going
wear
on
pants.
here?" Yeah.
She walks around, bro. She can't have no pants on. The kids look up to her.
She's walking around in fucking swamps and bug infested
I know,
lands. I
that's
think
true, dude.
she's
She's
gonna
going
need
into
some
the-
pants.
She's going to what's the fucking forest called?
I have no clue. It's been
Whatever the
months.
fuck it's called, dude. It's been like a month since I watched this movie.
She's gonna get eaten up by mosquitoes.
I know, bro.
Killing mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Fucking mosquitoes.
What are we putting this at?
Well, before we go, I wanted to put
Oh,
up some
okay, yeah.
fun facts. Fun facts.
You're always coming through
Oh.
with the little additions.
You know what? It's fun.
It brings
it's
fun
fun.
to it, man.
So Nausicaa's first dub, because there are 2 dubs.
Yes, that's actually a common, or not a common, but a recurring theme for like the first few Ghibli movies, I think.
Yes, because that's before Disney really got like a hold on, or Disney or whoever does it got a hold
before-
on the
That's
rights
before.
to Ghibli and
Yeah.
voiceovers for them.
That's before John
Um,
Lasseter convinced the higher ups.
Oh, John Lasseter stepped up, dude.
He did.
He's
He's low key the reason why Ghibli has the influence in America.
He had in the 2000s he was making moves,
Yeah.
but there was a original dub and a US release, and it was cut down to about 95 minutes, which I think the original movie was almost 2 hours long.
How?
And it was titled Warriors of the Wind.
Yeah, that
And
is that is very like 80s
Harvey Weinstein was
America.
one of the big movers behind this original release. And when he approached Miyazaki to discuss cutting down Princess Mononoke, Hayao stormed out. And a few days later, Ghibli producer Toshio Suzuki, I mean, I think you guys probably have seen him in the
Yes.
credits.
Yeah,
every now
he's
and
on
then. He's in
everything.
the documentaries. He's a right-hand man. A few days later, he sent Harvey Weinstein a katana with no cuts embedded into the blade.
What?
Oh.
And the movie was
horrifying.
released. Nausicaa was released uncut, and Hayao Miyazaki later smiled in an interview and said, "I defeated him."
Wait, why is he raw as fuck? What?
No, he is.
Why is he horror farming?
He knew.
Bro, what the fuck? Do you think Ghibli has fucking like hitmen that they fucking send
Oh,
out like?
Yeah, 100%, dude. I mean, that's
Like-
half the payroll.
That's crazy.
Animators and I mean, if you're working at Ghibli, you're probably already willing to lay your life on the line with how much you have to work. So
Probably.
it's like, you know what? A few of you guys
Wait.
go out to Harvey's place.
That's raw as fuck.
Break his
Wait,
fucking
why was he
kneecap.
going
I know, dude,
crazy?
Jesus.
And yeah, Disney, they've honored Miyazaki's wish not to make
Yes.
any cuts to any of these films when distributing them to the US. So, hey, Disney
Yeah.
W. Rare Disney W.
yeah, rare Disney
Um,
W. Disney,
And
they came through.
for the final fun fact for Kaden,
Mm,
the God Soldier scene, or the Warrior, or whatever it's called,
yeah.
it was animated by
No.
a small, quaint little
No,
animator
hold on now.
known as Hideaki Anno.
Hold on, bro. Holy goat.
The early days.
Wait, hold
I mean,
on just a
that makes
second.
sense.
No,
Look
I'm
at
pretty
that fucking
sure.
thing.
I'm pretty sure I remember, yeah, that Ono actually worked on some of the like older Miyazaki movies because I can never remember like what studio he came from before Ghibli, but yeah, that makes a lot of
yeah.
sense. Or before Gainax, rest in peace.
Yeah,
Um,
he was up there with Hayao.
he was. Both came from
So-
humble beginnings.
He did. What are we rating this, and where do we have it?
This is Henry. You go ahead. You haven't talked.
Yeah.
All right. I have Nausicaa at 3.
What?
Shit!
What?
God
That
damn.
entire end sequence really ramped it up for me. And the dad getting
Ah.
slimed out, I really did enjoy that at the end.
Dude, like,
Actually,
why
that'd
does
be
he just
really funny when he got
Why?
murdered.
That's one of the first things that happens in a Ghibli movie. He just gets fucking executed.
It's kind of sad, man.
What do you have it
What
at?
do you
What's
rate
your
it?
rated?
I give it a 9. I
Okay.
really enjoyed it.
Jesus.
Okay. I have it at an 8 out of 10, and I have it at my number 6.
Oh, number 6.
Damn, well, I feel like an asshole now.
Where are you putting this?
This is an 8 out of 10. That's my number 11.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah, one below Castle of Cagliostro.
We're
It's
gonna
just
spin for Nausicaa, bro. Come on.
and yeah, I mean, look, Okay, it's an 8 though. It's an 8. That's not me saying that the
A
movie's
solid, a solid 8. Solid
yeah.
8.
No, it's just it's
Yeah, I
an
would
8.
say I like
Yeah.
almost all of these movies.
Yeah. I like all of them except for one.
I like all of them besides
Oh
one.
no, I'm scared.
I think Henry and I have the same one.
I think I might know which
yeah,
one
I
y'all
think-
have.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
With that being said,
with that being said, Castle in the Sky, the
look,
first official
yeah,
Ghibli film,
it is.
which
Mhm.
in part is probably why it is sort of a more generic adventure film, because they had to put out something like a little more conventional to
Yeah.
raise money. But
yeah.
Castle in the Sky, I mean, what'd you guys think of this movie?
Okay, I didn't like it. I didn't dislike it as much as Henry does. I will say that.
I fucking hated this movie.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh god,
This movie
damn,
was
okay.
horrible.
There it is.
This was a snore fest, easily.
Yeah.
I had already seen-
Easily Snorefest.
I had already seen a little bit of it because I was over at Julius's house. He actually watched that the day before Cardi dropped, so I was over there.
Oh, okay.
And from what I had seen, the movie looked fucking boring. I literally have dreaded watching this movie. And I watched it last night, and Jesus Christ, bro. This was so bad. This movie literally felt so long for no reason. I literally fell asleep, or almost fell asleep twice. I was generally so bored of this movie. I did not care for the characters. I didn't even care for the castle in the sky. I literally cared for nothing, dude.
Not the Castle in the
I was-
Sky.
Fuck the castle in the sky, dude. Like,
Smoke
I
till
hated this
I-
movie. Kaden, what did you think?
Look, I don't think I hate it that much, but let's be real, it's low-key a little bit boring. It's a little
It's
bit
very
slow.
boring. Not even
It's
a
little
little.
bit slow. The pacing, okay, I will say the second half is much better than the first half. I don't
Really?
I don't mind the when they're on the fucking railroad and they're getting chased by the government and the pirates at the same time.
They're on the Disneyland ride that's
Yeah.
waiting to be made.
Yeah, I mean that's that is exactly what that is. That's fun.
Ghibli Land, dude. Where is it?
That would make so much money, dude. All the Disney adults would fiend for that. You just know, dude. You know that 30-year-old woman with the Totoro tattoo on her like fucking arm would go crazy over that. Yeah, look, but outside of that, that first half, like, it really drags. And it's like I really like this cyberpunk, or not the cyberpunk, the steampunk kind of world that they live in.
Okay, yeah, can we all agree the robot is cool? I like the robot.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
no,
the
he-
robot.
he was
Robot's
chill.
very cool.
Robot chill.
But yeah, that first half just really drove when they're in like the fucking caverns. I was low key falling asleep. What's the main? Okay, can we agree this is probably the worst dub?
Oh my
yeah,
god,
no, the dub
James
was not
Vanderbeek
good.
is voicing like a child? Like what?
Yeah, like
Why?
I'm sorry, but the dub of this movie is not very good.
It's probably the worst one.
It's not great.
The only one I remember being decent was Mark Hamill as like the villain, and even then he's doing like a hammy sort
It
of
doesn't even
villain.
sound like him.
It doesn't.
Like I didn't. I knew
That's
that
Mark
he played
Hamill.
the villain, but I didn't even recognize him. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
will
pretty
say,
bad.
I will say though, when they get to the actual, I like the airship where they're chilling with the pirates. I like that. That's good fun times.
I hated that part.
Really?
I
Okay,
dislike
okay.
that
Well,
part,
let
too.
me say I like this
Yeah.
movie. I enjoyed it. I actually probably like just thought it was starting to drag around the end, and like when they're on the pirate ship, I'm just like, all right, this could have been a clean 90. I'm gonna be honest. But,
Oh, I
like,
mean, yeah.
like first half I was into it because it's like, you know, there's a bit of mystery and there's a goofy kids, you know, railroad chase. But yeah, it just at a certain point, it just like the villain's so like one dimensional and boring, and it's
Yeah.
the characters are not. The main characters are just super boring too. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of
Yes,
cool
dude.
when the little boy's running around with like a fucking flare gun. He's ready to like
He's ready to let
cap
fuck
Mark
them loose.
Hamill. But
See, I don't even
yeah.
remember what you're talking about. I can't even lie. Like,
Did you guys fall asleep during this movie?
bro, I
I
might
almost
have.
did, dude.
Like,
No, I don't really remember either. I just remember him being in like a cavern and like with a flare gun ready to cap somebody.
Recap someone.
That's some
That's
Oh wait,
cinema
no,
stuff.
I remember that. I remember that now.
It's
Okay,
like, okay, Yeah.
To be fair though, Laputa, that's what it's called, right? Laputa? That's how it's pronounced.
Fuchsia.
Laputa,
Laputa.
when they get there, like the design of it is super cool. And
It's yeah.
the music like
It's worth the build up.
yeah, it's a very cool atmosphere that they create.
Oh yeah.
It's just a lot of the build up is
Not into it.
hard to get through. And then yeah, like the final battle, like yeah, I remember now when he's about to fucking kill the dude. I don't even remember what happens to him.
I don't either. It's
And
just
he
like, I
get
don't know.
he gets blown
They
up
go
or
to the castle in the
something?
sky and like I don't know, like they're just there. That's what the
I
movie.
think there's
They're
like
at the castle.
there's
dude,
like a hole in the wall and one of the pirates like shoots him through it or something like that.
Yeah, the pirates are also just such a weird side note in this movie. Like,
Are they good or are they bad?
What?
Like
yeah, why are they there?
yeah. Well,
They're
like
just
you
there,
know,
bro.
I
in
know it
Ghibli
came.
movies-
I know it came out after, but they're like Porco Rosso leftovers.
That's exactly
Oh,
what
yeah,
I was
okay.
thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, you know, it's funny Ghibli, like they gotta have all the little
A little goofy.
people and everything, yeah. But
And the pirates are
The
like low
comedy
key into the
characters.
little girl. But actually, is she even a little girl? Like, how old is she? I don't know. How old are these two?
she sounds like a child.
They sound like
yeah.
children. Well, she sounds like a child. He sounds like a grown adult.
But it's
He's a grown-ass
what's
man,
the
bro.
lady? Okay, and she can't. The fucking voice actors can't decide like what accent
Oh my
she
god,
has.
the accent! Oh my god,
Yes.
dude! I was literally. She goes British in the second half.
Yes, dude, I forget she played like. Who the fuck was he? Oh, she played like one of the X-Men. In like the original X-Men.
Oh, is that who is
No, it's
it?
Rogue. That's who it is. It's Rogue.
Oh, Anna Paquin. Oh,
Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
See,
And
I didn't
she,
even
like,
recognize her.
she can't even fucking like I don't know.
I didn't even
This
recognize
movie-
her.
This
Just watched the
movie's-
X Men movies.
Yeah, this movie's a little odd. And what's the main character's name? He has some fucking goofy ass name.
James Vanderbeek. I don't know.
No, the Sheeta.
Yeah. Oh, Sheeta.
Sheeta, whatever. Like,
Don't give a
Sheeta,
shit,
bro.
stop. Just stop. Cut. Yeah.
Yeah,
All this is to
that's
say, this is my last place.
This is my number 11.
This is my
This
number
is-
one.
it's a
What?
seven.
as well.
I enjoyed it enough. You know,
Interesting.
fun robot, fun castle. There are problems. Yeah, I don't really care. I had to find time with it. It was,
This is.
I really didn't.
This is my only 7. And that's low key
Okay.
being a little generous. I can't lie.
Wait, Henry, what
This
did you
was
give
like
it?
this is like a fucking 4, dude.
Damn.
I hated. I
That's just
generally
crazy from
hated
you because
this
you be
movie.
rating everything like 9 and 10.
That's
so it's
true.
No,
like
yeah, no. I give
It's a
beautiful
stark fall
ratings,
off.
bro. I bless
Beautiful
everyone.
ratings.
Just did not enjoy it. I dreaded it. That's why it was one of the last movies I watched because I was trying to get all the fun ones out before I had to watch hell, basically.
Sorry,
Interesting.
you had to go through
Yeah,
that.
I'm sorry that you had to
It's okay.
put
It's
yourself
all
through
it's all
this.
over now. I'm free.
Well then, next up on the list, it's about to get a little whimsical, guys.
I'm
scared.
It's about to get a little bit whimsical.
Oh.
because the next film is My Neighbor Totoro. One of my childhood Ghibli movies.
My
What'd you
Neighbor
guys think?
Totoro. I had a friend who told me that I wouldn't like this movie because it's like about little kids.
And you famously want to.
And
Murder
yeah,
children.
no, I famously just don't really like children.
It's not good.
And he was like, "Yeah, you would not really fuck with this movie." He was wrong.
Oh,
Sick.
'Cause
Sigma.
I do.
you're a bit of a whimsy warrior recently. I'm liking this.
You got me. You got me. Yeah, a little bit. That's true. I have been indulging in a little whimsy recently. Like,
I love that for you.
yeah, absolutely.
I love that for you.
No, I mean, yeah, I surprisingly I really fucks with this movie. Like, it's such like a quintessential like just childhood experience kind of movie. Like
First of all, that runtime,
okay,
Cool.
I'm a big fan of that runtime.
beautiful.
Big fan.
That's
of
a
that
sexy runtime.
runtime.
In and out, basically.
Yeah, that
The
runtime's
filmography full of
awesome.
2-hour films. That is
Yes.
a lifesaver.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it very much is like it encapsulates the childhood experience, both for probably the kids who are watching this, like in their childhood, and like that's what the movie's about. It's just about your little kid, and you know,
You're a little baby, man.
I'm
Maybe
glad that you
this-
got that experience, having not even grown up with it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that just shows how good it does. On
no,
that
you can tell like
basis.
100%. And it's like little kids are gonna make up stories, and maybe it's real and maybe it's not, but it's there for the child.
Maybe they met Totoro.
For the child.
It's there for the child, and
You can really tell Hayao Miyazaki was a child once.
yes, you absolutely can. You can really tell that Hayao Miyazaki had a
He was definitely
Not many of us are. Not
had a
many of us
perfectly
get to-
healthy and good relationship with his son.
Well,
What is the history behind that, dude? Everybody says that.
He thinks his
I
son
don't
is a
understand it
failure.
at all.
let's just say, okay. Well,
No,
So-
not actually.
the story behind that is Hayao Miyazaki was set to do Tales from Earthsea, right?
Mhm.
And for some reason he couldn't. I don't remember why. But his son, who is a landscaper, was assigned to direct this movie, and there was a lot of pressure on him.
What?
Goro Miyazaki, a lot of pressure on him to be a great director like his dad. But I mean,
Oh, that's sad.
his heart wasn't really. Well, what people speculate is his heart wasn't really in it because that's not really what his profession was.
Yeah.
And when his first movie came out, when Tales from Earthsea came out, Hayao Miyazaki walked out like an hour in to the movie.
Oh,
That's
God.
crazy.
And he's just famously like pretty harsh on his son. But I mean, it's a old Japanese father, works at an animation studio where he probably tells everybody the same shit every day.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know. We see what the press has reported, but we don't know their relationship. I hope it's good.
Yeah. I hope so.
I hope
too.
Goro's landscaping and having a good time in his life
Oh.
after directing
I'm sure.
3 interesting films.
Yeah.
One of them's good. One of them's good. One of them's good. He made a good movie, so good on him.
Well,
But
did
that's
he really make it though? Come on.
he definitely did because just the direction of that movie is so not Hayao Miyazaki. It's just so
Really?
like flat and static, but it's like the character stuff and the writing that kind of works for it. And I mean that is Hayao, but
Interesting.
his name's billed as director, so you know what, he can take that. It's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's true.
I'll
That's
give
true.
that. I'll give that to Goro.
That's true.
By the way, Earwig and the Witch was absolutely awful. I did watch it, and it's just, oh my god.
Yeah.
I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt, but oh my god, it's so.
Wait, is that the CGI one?
That's a CGI one. It's so bad.
That movie
dude.
looks
Oh,
so
God.
fucking bad. I remember when they were trying to release that in theaters, like around when it was coming out, like here in the US.
Yeah, it was like.
I remember people talking about it and they were like, "What the fuck is this? No one's watching this." And then later on to realize, I was like, "Oh, that's Miyazaki's child."
Yeah, I
directing
felt
this
bad for
movie.
Goro, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let's watch. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. It's not a good movie. It's easily,
like-
handily the worst Ghibli movie.
It has like a crazy low rating on Letterboxd.
It has like a 2 point something, and I was like, there's no way it's that bad.
Jesus.
Maybe not even, but like,
Yeah,
I was like, there's no way. Yeah, it's that bad.
that's yeah.
I hope he's enjoying his life. I hope he doesn't direct again for his sake and for our sake. So, Henry, what did you think about Totoro?
Dude, Totoro, man. I had always.
Damn,
Sorry.
Jesus.
over here.
Just
I
sparked
took
up
that
before
shit.
you started saying that.
Fat hit off a
Uh,
cart before you started talking, boy.
I have always seen this poster inside of my sister's room, and honestly, I was kind of intimidated by Totoro. I was kind of scared for some
Is
reason.
it the one where? Well, I mean, I guess that is only one where the sisters are oddly fused into one because it's like before.
Oh yeah, no.
It was
yeah,
early on in the
no.
production.
And they're at the bus stop.
Yeah.
But I was actually over at Julius's house, and I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna turn on Totoro. And I just sat there for
Totoro,
like an
man,
hour
turn it on.
44. Like they just left me in their room, and I just straight up watched Totoro by myself, and I was like, wow,
What
that's
the fuck?
crazy. I ate some fire pizza, and it was amazing. Not
Wait,
only do
where's
I
the pizza
really-
from?
I got-
Where's the pizza from?
It's just like what was it, Julius? Was it Ferrero Rocher?
It was probably a
Ferrero
frozen-
Rocher is a fucking chocolate company.
Yeah, it was a Ferrero
It's-
Rocher pizza.
Interesting. I'm sure it was great.
You missed that promotion.
Did I?
But it was a really good fucking movie. I really felt bad for the kids. I for some reason cannot remember their name. I really felt bad for the kids with their mom. Their mom is like fucked up in the hospital.
Fucked
up
in the
It
hospital.
was based on Hayao's mother who suffered from tuberculosis.
Really?
A lot of other shit in these
Re-
movies.
Yeah, recurring
Tuberculosis.
theme, apparently.
Damn. But
She died
I
of
was
AIDS.
really sad about that part. She died? No.
Yeah, in the 80s. I mean, she's Hayao Miyazaki's mother.
Yeah, he's old as fuck, dude. He's like
Yeah.
80s.
How old is Miyazaki actually? Yeah, that's a good
He's
question.
like fucking Japanese Santa. That dude is so old. I mean, yeah.
Fuck, damn.
Good lord, bro, lay off.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm sorry.
Dude, you're too young to be
You
doing
got a
this.
problem, dude. We may need to hold an
Dude,
intervention.
I'm joking on a tip. Shut up, bro.
Misfortune intervention.
And re-record it.
It's a 4-hour fucking episode. And there's tears
Just a
shed.
fucking this therapy session.
But I thought the scene is really cool whenever the younger sister ran away and they were all trying to find her. They got in like the weird cat fucking bus.
Oh,
And they
crap.
just found her. They're on top of the tree and shit. I know that this is the most common thing about Totoro, but the soundtrack is probably one of the greatest I've ever heard. The outro theme, the
Jesus.
intro theme, just like the shit in the background was just it was just phenomenal. I was bobbing my head like I was listening to New Cardi, man. It was phenomenal. Kaden, what'd you think of Mr. Totoro?
Here,
Um,
it's my turn.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It's my bad, Alma.
turn.
Although
My
I will
turn.
say, you will be contested on music
no
at a later date.
shot. Okay, I was
I'm
about to
scared.
say I'm glad that my childhood favorite was not eviscerated, but
Oh.
we'll talk about whatever he has to talk about.
Yeah.
This is a childhood classic, obviously. I mean, I don't know. I've seen it so many times. It's just like it's imprinted
Really?
in my brain. I had the shit on DVD.
I didn't realize you were really fucking
Oh.
with Ghibli movies when you were a little kid like that.
Yeah, Ponyo and Totoro. That's really it. Those
Really?
are probably the most.
I mean, like the two little kid
family-
movies.
Yeah, the children's.
Yeah.
But no, I mean this is a classic. I don't really have much to say. I mean, the dubs. I always liked the dub, even as a kid. It's the
No,
Fanning,
the dub was really
Fanning
good.
sisters.
Yeah,
Those are-
surprisingly,
Fanning
they didn't
sisters.
piss me the fuck off.
they weren't obnoxious to you.
I mean, they were, as
They're
children
they're
are.
kids.
But like, yeah,
Well,
that's kind of the point of the movie, is that
Yeah.
they're just kids and they're running
Yeah.
around, they're doing shit.
It's
They're
funny.
being
I don't
silly
know.
little kids.
I mean, it is a magical movie, but it is funny that this just ended up becoming like the icon of the entire Studio Ghibli
Yeah, I mean,
filmography.
they show them at the beginning of all the Ghibli movies.
I don't know. I didn't look at how this movie performed. I have to imagine it did pretty well for like merchandising and everything after. I don't know if it was like a cult classic and Disney kind of brought it to
Well, yeah, I think
popular consciousness, or
the
Vice
reason why
versa.
Totoro is like their symbol now is because this is the one that did really good in America for the first time.
okay, that would make sense.
And then, yeah,
Well, fun fact, I did read that there was a double feature held in Japan. They came
Oh
out
my
kind of close together. My Neighbor
Wait.
Totoro and Grave of the
I
Fireflies.
was about to say, I think I know what you're talking about.
Grave of the Fire.
That's
is
insane.
That was their Barbenheimer way back when.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know which one I would want to do first.
I mean,
Probably Grave of the Fireflies. So
yeah, you
Totoro,
see the little kids
your
fucking die, and then
palate cleanser.
yeah,
come back.
exactly.
Well, there's always those theories on the internet that Totoro is secretly about them getting like going missing and getting killed or something. I don't know.
Yeah, of course
Oh.
there is.
Totoro's like the god of death. It was like that really weird era of the internet where every like movie had to
like
be
creepypasta.
about
Dark and
yeah.
scary.
I thought you were about to say there's a weird theory that the fucking siblings survive in Grave of the Fireflies.
No,
I was
they
like-
tell you at the beginning of the movie, we are fucking
I
dead.
was like, what, dude? What are they fucking names? What's their names?
Grave and Fire.
It's like the Blake brothers will return in the post credit scene.
Cat bus will return. Stay
Yeah.
tuned.
Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me about the theory, because of course there are, like, I think it's fun, but at a certain point it gets just kind of tiring and edgy.
If you can't even justify it, like what are you
Yeah, come
what
on.
are you talking
I
about?
mean, that's not
But-
you think this old innocent Japanese man, well, I guess he wasn't old back then, but you think this
this young Japanese
yeah,
man.
this young innocent Japanese man is making movies like that? No, they're about whimsy and joy.
for now.
Whimsy and joy.
Yes.
But wait, Kaden, what are you talking about with the music?
We'll get to it.
You're making me nervous.
Why don't we say it now? You talking about Totoro?
All right, we talking about themes?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
What do you think? Which movie do you think has the best music?
Best music or best theme?
Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay.
Which one are we talking about here?
I don't know. Okay, we can say music because I have a take.
Music
which one
overall?
has the best music?
Either Howl's Moving Castle or The Wind Rises.
I
Okay,
love Ponyo's music, dude. The fucking the
Ooh,
operatic
Ponyo's.
music.
See,
I fucked with that
Ponyo's
since I was
really
a
good.
kid.
I fuck with
I
Ponyo's music too. I wasn't gonna say Ponyo's theme or the OST
yeah.
is the best, but the theme, come on now.
Oh, you're saying Ponyo's theme over
yes.
Totoro's theme.
Yes. That's what I was trying to say.
Hard.
Ponyo theme clears.
Ponyo.
Like, come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
I fuck with both. That's hard. Do you like when they have the breakdown section near the end?
Oh,
It's like
absolutely.
electronic.
Absolutely, I do. I mean, come on now.
You think I was fucking bumping his head to that
It
shit?
doesn't get much better than that. Yes, dude. It's like when fucking Nolan got Travis Scott to do this song for 10. It's like, hold on, these fucking American little kids got it.
No, the Totoro theme holds a special place in my heart. I like
No,
them
yeah.
both. I like them
They're
both.
I mean, Totoro theme's awesome too.
Yeah. I love it. That's Totoro.
Yeah.
It's
It's such a little whimsical, silly little movie. For those 90 minutes, I was
You're in a
able to
different
sit
world.
back and I was able to accept that children exist.
no like a lot of these movies, there's no like interpreting what the fuck is going on screen. You're just like, yeah, they're
No.
going to play, and the Totoro's gonna come and pick them
Yeah.
up.
Absolutely. I mean,
Aw.
this
There's
runtime
no-
was
Just
Play the
just
Totoro pick something.
it was needed.
I mean, yeah,
It was
great
needed.
reprieve. All right, what do you boys give My Neighbor Totoro?
Henry.
Oh, you want me to go? All right.
Yeah,
I have Totoro at number 4. Which I feel like is a little bit surprising for even myself. I feel like I would have had this
9?
movie higher.
9.
Yeah, out of 9.
Mm. For me, this is a higher 8,
Okay.
and this is my number 6.
Damn, I want to know what the upper echelons.
Oh
I was
yeah,
gonna say,
the
I
upper
need to see
echelon
this.
is low-key stacked. The top three,
Excited a little bit.
is peak, and peak.
Okay.
Ooh,
And I have Totoro at number 5 at an 8 out of 10.
Sigma.
I mean, yeah, it really is. I can see why this is like. I have so many friends that are like this and Ponyo are like they're just childhood
Big for a
classics. Yeah,
Daniel.
big
All right.
fan.
Moving on to Kiki's Deliveries.
Kiki's delivery
He's
service.
did
Kiki's
delivery.
Delivery Service, which probably has my favorite opening credits sequence. Well, not opening credits, but like the credit sequence.
Yeah.
All right.
I really fuck with it when she's flying through the air listening to that song.
Yes.
With the radio and shit,
That's
bro.
a fire
So,
scene. What do y'all think of Kiki's Delivery Service?
I'm not gonna lie. When I watched this, I low key thought I was like, all right, this is my number 1. I just found it.
No shit.
ooh.
Surprisingly, did not stay. And
I'm the exact same. I'm of the
I
exact
think
same.
y'all are gonna be surprised at how much it didn't stay. But
Oh god.
no, I mean this movie is still. I think it's just a testament to like how good these movies are. This movie's really good. I really fuck with this movie. I think this was more of a mature break, in my opinion. Like
Yes.
it wasn't necessarily geared towards kids. I mean, it was kind of like that coming of age movie, but like
Yeah,
more of like in a
rare teenage movie.
yeah, in a
for
teenage
Miyazaki.
sense. Hot take. I don't know if I would say it's the best, but it's in the top 3 dubs.
Okay.
I'm with that.
I don't know if
okay
it's a
with
hot
that.
take. I don't know if it's a hot take, but yeah, it's
Kirsten Dunst, Phil
very
Hartman, they're
good.
both great.
Yeah, I love it. I think we're just chilling.
I think we're just chilling.
The love interest shit is low key kind of wasted. I feel like
What do you
it's
mean?
a little blown through. I feel like
Yeah.
they're just kind of at the last second like, oh, they like each other now.
That's not what it's about, really.
Oh,
But
they
yeah,
like each other now.
I get what you're saying.
Not
But they-
necessarily that was bad, but I do feel
But they
like
do that for like every single. Well, not that specifically, but like the interesting thing about these movies is like they. Almost all of them, they have like scenes playing through the credits, or maybe I'm just thinking more of Ghibli movies in general.
Yeah.
But a lot of Miyazaki's movies, he like didn't want to bore audiences, so he was like, "Let me put in some scenes at the end." It's
No,
like
right.
you're watching a sequel.
yeah. No, but I really fuck with this movie. I think it's like pretty ahead of its time for when it was made. I feel maybe it's just added on to by the dub, but
Right.
not really fuck with this one. I think the animation's great. I think it's so the colors, the bright and vivid. I think this movie is like really, really pretty.
When she's
Not to say
flying
that the
around,
other
whooshing
ones.
around,
Yeah,
that's great.
no, I love that. Yeah, it's just great jolly time until it's
Great
not.
jolly
But
time.
you know,
Henry, what do you think?
I'm going to be really honest here
oh
and
Oh,
say
fuck me, bro.
Jesus,
No, stop.
I did not really enjoy this movie as
no,
much as I expected it to be.
Henry.
This was
Henry.
one of the movies. Okay. Let me explain myself. I was really looking forward to this movie. I was really looking forward to it. This is one of the movies I was really excited to watch. I booted it up and I don't know, dude. It just didn't really click with me. Like, I mean, Kiki's cool. I thought the shit was cool. Like, you become a witch, you go out for a year, find like a hometown and shit. Like, that's cool.
That was cool.
But
Yeah.
I just didn't really enjoy it. Like, I didn't really care about Kiki like that much, really, as I expected. Like, I really thought I would like her a bunch, but I didn't really. I didn't really care about any other characters. I didn't care about the boy.
The boy.
The boy.
I
Yeah, I don't
could
even
not
remember his
recall
name
his name.
either.
I did think that the opening credit scene was cool when she was riding around and shit. I really did think that was cool. But dude, I don't know. I did not really like this movie. I didn't like the ending. Like he goes to save it and then it's just over like that. Like I don't know. I did not like that.
Really?
To be fair, I feel
wasn't-
like a lot of Hayao Miyazaki movies kind of end like abruptly,
Yeah,
They
I
do
feel
interruptly. Like bro,
which
They
makes
do this
sense if
big
he's just like
thing about-
storyboarding towards the end and he's like, yeah, that's probably a good point
Yeah.
to end it.
This is more when I think, not to say that he was making less of what he wanted, but I feel like he had to deliver on something more than later
Yeah.
on in his career, in my opinion. Like that's something that I could like definitely definitively tell. Like when he starts to make shit for himself a little bit more.
Yes.
Not to say that this isn't making it for himself, but this is more like I guess structured
No, yeah, absolutely.
is the best word to use.
This is
yeah.
before he got a blank. Well, I mean, not a blank check. Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, probably later on he started getting more blank checks and
Oh,
was
I'm
able
sure.
to like be way more flexible.
He had-
before ended movies.
He had a little bit of corporate greed to cater to.
Yeah, just a little bit. Hey, even he had to deal with Weinstein, man. You know, even
You
he
think? You think he was just like
Mr.
just
Weinstein.
sitting through his antics? That's what we need, dude. I need a fucking sitcom about like all the Hollywood execs, and someone just plays like this fucking Harvey Weinstein character. And there's
Harvey
this
Weinstein?
yeah, Harvey Weinstein, and like they just all have to fucking deal with him every once in a while, like a board meeting. It's like random ass directors from around the world. You get like, and it's like a big ass bit. It's like even Roman Polanski fucking hates this dude. You know,
It's just Warvy. That's the title.
oh, yeah, Warby, yeah, perfect. Let's
HBO Max, or sorry, Max.
let's get the
There you go.
storyboards going.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen this movie before. I enjoyed it
Oh, have you?
all the same.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I saw it once a long time ago, but
Mm.
yeah, I enjoyed it, and like how you said, it's a little more mature. It almost, in the back end sort of deals with depression, like
Yeah.
in a sense, and I thought
Mhm.
that was a really cool concept for him to toy with because there's a lot of symbolism or metaphors in his movies, and that's one of the clearer
Yes.
ones in terms of what exactly is going on, and I really like Kiki. I guess I get it. Like we're following Kiki the whole time, so if you don't fuck with her, you're not gonna like the movie, and that's probably why.
Yeah.
Henry
No, I
didn't.
fuck
get that.
with her. I fuck with
with
Kiki.
Kiki.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think she's a great main character.
I was rooting for her. Yeah, she was definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I appreciate this for how quaint it is. I mean, it's the world is interesting because it's like
They're just
I don't know,
witches, like they're normal.
50s, and yeah, it's the normal world with
Yeah.
with witches.
We're gonna
And
get into the
appreciated
worlds. I
that.
have some questions
No, the world
in terms of
Some
the world
building
building.
questions.
Yeah, no, I do really like it. Like I think it's a good take on depression, and I mean one could say it's Miyazaki's Thunderbolts.
Oh shit!
If I can get a
you mean the new Avengers, sir?
yeah, I mean the new Avengers. If I can get a retruth on that, maybe. But no, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's
Oh my god!
there's something
I'm
a
not
little
be able
bit.
to watch these kind of movies anymore.
No, dude. It's a. Oh, that's true. Wait, that's so true.
We're cooked.
Yeah,
We're done.
it's done, bro. Did you see that they were talking about it maybe affecting the release of like Chainsaw Man and Demon Slayer?
I mean, I just have to wonder what this would even entail, though.
No,
Like,
it's
what
not
are
happening.
you
It's not
putting
happening.
tariffs on, like the distribution companies? Like, you
I
doing
think
on
everything.
the production to just everything?
It's probably the
I hate this
production,
fucking country.
or maybe the
I hate this fucking
studios
country.
overall. Look, all I'm gonna say is it's definitely not gonna
Hey, all
happen.
I'm gonna say is somebody's got to do it. That's all.
Somebody's got to do it.
Just leave it there.
Dude, if he starts targeting movies, it's gonna be fucking Tom Cruise.
Oh shit, yeah, Tom Cruise might be the
That
madman to do
motherfucker.
it. He might do it.
He's like,
I'm
nope,
sorry.
nope, you went too
He,
far.
he's top 3 Americans all time if he gets that done. He's in all
Oh,
those
yeah.
That's what I'm
movies
saying,
and
dude.
he gets that done.
That's what I'm saying, dude. If he does it, I will
Ethan
take back
Hunt.
everything I've ever said about him.
Ethan Hunt, the man
He
for the
may
job.
may low key be psychotic, but like he's got the qualifications for it.
In another life, had he not risen to the top of Hollywood, he may have assassinated someone very important.
Absolutely. Let's
I
get
wish
him
I
on
was in
that.
that timeline.
Let's start
Let's get him
planting.
on that.
Let's plant his ideas in his head, like it's fucking
Use his
Inception.
training from all the movies.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Top Gun, dude, come on.
absolutely, just fly a fucking F-16
Fly
to the
over.
White House.
Bomb is fucking. In a video game,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
GTA
Don't
5.
don't want any knocks at our doors. Yeah, Kiki's
Kiki's
Delivery
Delivery
Service.
Service, though. Loved it.
Yeah, really liked it.
That was pretty
Really
cool.
liked it.
It
Great
was
movie.
definitely a movie. It was definitely a movie.
What are we putting
Alright,
that at?
Yeah, where are you putting it, brave boy?
I'm gonna put Kiki's at 8.
Okay.
At a 6.5 probably.
Okay. Interesting.
See, that's crazy because I think that's a testament to how much I like these because it's also my number 8.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
and you'd still give it.
But it's an 8. Yeah, it's an 8 out of 10. 8 at 8.
This is my number 2.
Wow.
Number 2.
Oh my
Give it
god.
an 8.
Jesus.
You
You
All
got
right.
2 phones.
Yeah.
One for the plug and one for the loop.
This is where it starts getting
No
a little
way.
freaking quiz.
Yes, Kevin. Yes, Kevin. Next film, ladies and gentlemen.
What even is the next one?
I don't know. I'm looking up right now. I was hoping you guys would know already or stall.
My bad. My bad. Hold on.
It is
Earliest first.
Porco Rosso.
Porco Rosso.
Oh.
Guys.
Shit.
Porco Rosso.
Sorry.
Originally
I'll go
planned
on.
as a half-hour in-flight movie for Japan Airlines.
Thank fucking God it's not. This movie's peak.
Oh,
This movie's big.
It was a cool movie.
I really fucking love this. I think this is like before, like I mentioned, like Miyazaki starting to do his own thing, which really is just like kind of the last 3 movies in my opinion.
Yeah.
This movie is like so nuanced to me, and I feel like
I
it's
agree.
like again, it's so much more mature. This is a movie like if there was any movie you could watch as an adult and really understand and resonate with it, I think it would be this one.
Yes.
Cause just like, okay, so this movie was made actually. It was in protest to. It was some war. I think it might have been the Korean War or something. Well, no, that wasn't going on at the same time. But it was made in protest to like one of the wars that was going on at the time. And I mean, it's definitely like it's obviously anti-war, but I don't know. It's just something about just the way that he speaks and like Michael Keaton. This Loki may be the best of
Yes.
just
I
because
agree.
of
He's
Michael
up there.
Keaton. Like he's
For sure.
so
Michael
perfect,
fucking
Keaton.
perfect
good.
cast. Perfect cast.
Yeah, like he legitimately is the ideal cast for this character. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about this movie that really fucking resonates with me. Also, it's just cool as fuck. Like it does
He
get a
is
little
cool as fuck, bro.
it does get a little slapstick towards the end, I won't lie, like with the fucking the punch, but like that shit's hard. That shit's
That's
so hard. I don't know, man. And it's like I
No,
fucking
that was tough, bro. I like that part.
I don't know, like there's just something about this movie that really resonates with me.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
well, that's
what do you guys-
well, that was one of the things that Hayao Miyazaki said. He found this movie. He called it foolish because he said that it was an adult film for children. But I think that's what kind of makes it interesting because you have like the more slapsticky elements and like nobody really takes like the plot super seriously. Like fascism is like very much a thing in Italy in this
Yeah.
film, but like nobody's really the background of the movie and all the characters that inhabit the world don't really reflect that. But I think that's fine because I think that he's one of the most interesting characters in any of these movies. And this movie has one of my favorite scenes in any Ghibli movie. It's the one where he's telling the story of like how he became
Yes.
like a pig and like all
Oh,
the
yeah,
the
no.
planes are flying up. That was one of my favorite scenes out of any of the movies.
Yeah,
Just
That was
for
so
how
good, bro.
ethereal it was and like how interesting it was to explore him as a character and all the regrets he has like flying in wars and shit. And I don't know. Yeah, I enjoyed this movie. I rewatched it. I didn't enjoy it as much, but it definitely has some of the higher highs that I remember from any of these movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny that you say he liked Michael Keaton because he actually prefers the French dub, Hayao Miyazaki. He likes Jean Reno
Jean
as
Reno?
as Porco Rosso.
I didn't watch it.
But,
That's interesting.
yeah. All right, Henry, what did you think
And-
of Porco Rosso?
This was not only one of the chillest movies I've ever watched.
Absolutely.
This is one of those movies that you could generally just put on and just chillax, turn off your brain a little bit, maybe,
a little
and
bit
just
maybe.
watch.
Just a little
Just
bit.
a little bit, like not fully, like still a little bit tuned in.
Yeah.
I think that this is also one of the best dubs. I love how nonchalant Porco is.
Yes.
He's
I
just
thought
so
the lady
fucking
was really
chill.
fine. The little love lady was pretty cute.
I love Carrie Elwes in this movie as the villain.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think
oh my
I think that's so fucking funny that he's the villain because that accent does not sound anything like him.
Yeah, I
Like,
know he does a
at
good
all.
job.
Like a complete like if I didn't know that was him like in advance,
Yeah, I had to
was
look it
like
up.
that's not him. Sorry, continue.
I thought that the punching shit was really dope. I love that little
punching
final
shit.
fight.
Love punching.
Oh my god, that was so raw. They were just going band for band, like, God, dude.
I mean, like
this
two
movie
men.
was just really good. This was also something I would gladly rewatch. Runtime is beautiful.
Absolutely.
Short
Yep.
little movie.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yep. We know
That's
Julius
how I
likes
like
it.
his short ones.
It was a beautiful short one.
I think I've learned that I
I-
really just fuck with like Italy. Is what that's what I fucking figured out.
That makes sense.
Any movie that is set in Italy like automatically has a high ass fucking rating for me. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something like really like it's sad, but it's very hopeful at the same time.
Yes.
Like it's this guy and it's almost like him telling everyone else like it's too late for me, but it's not too late for y'all, and everyone's telling him no, it isn't too late for you. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just there's something really beautiful, and like at the end of the day, if nothing else, like you just get some raw ass fucking dogfights. Like
You do.
he's
Fun
flying
fact: I think
around.
Hayao Miyazaki likes planes.
I think
You guys
I can.
did you catch that?
I think I can.
Did
I
you
think
catch
I
that?
can. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just like overall, just great movie. Like, there's no down times for me in this movie, like at all. Like, there's not a single part of the movie where I was just tapping out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these movies there'll be some times where I'd be like, I'm gonna pull out my phone, look at it. You know, this movie's not one of those movies though. I was tapped fucking the whole time. Yeah, I don't know. I love this shit. I love this shit.
Well, I almost fell asleep at certain parts though, but that was because I was watching it really late. But it was a really good movie.
All right, we all got it.
I have Mr.
go
Porco
ahead.
Rosso at number 6.
Oh wow.
8 or 9.
I give it an 8.
Okay.
This is my number 2,
Oh shit.
Oh,
and it's at a 9.
hey, Keaton.
Shit.
It's at a 9.
This is my number 8, and that's a 8 out of 10.
No.
What?
Fumbling.
They're all good from 8 up.
Yeah, that's true.
They're all
That's
really
true. And 8 out of 10 for you is like really good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Next up, we have a local, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most lauded films in his filmography, Princess Mononoke.
I already know you fucking
Whenever-
hated this, Julius.
Why?
I already know you did not like this.
How do you know? How do you know this?
Because that runtime.
The runtime was a little bit rough, not gonna lie.
That's. You know what? You're not wrong.
I know, bro. I already know you fucking hated that runtime. Is this the long? Yeah, this has to be the longest one, right?
This is the
I
longest movie.
think it is the longest one. Yeah.
Um,
What do y'all?
what is it, 2 hours
What do
14?
y'all think?
So it's funny because I've seen this movie twice before. I've seen this before any of this started. We started watching these. I've seen this the most of any other Ghibli movie, and it still felt the longest to me. I was watching, and I saw this
Yeah.
in the IMAX, the re-release in theaters, because I was like, might as well, like it's perfect time. And I went, and it was like, yeah, it felt it's a little long.
Teensy bit.
It's a little long.
It was a bit long.
I really, really fuck with. Oh my god, what's the Ashitaka?
Ooh.
Ashitaka. I mean,
Mm.
His
he's
voice is
just
kind of cute though. Like
a
that
little
just
bit, a little bit, a
like
little bit. I mean, he's
he
just so big and auriful.
he is Oriful.
I
He
mean,
kind of Orifarms a little bit.
this is also the
Surprisingly-
only.
One of the lower tier dubs, I think.
But
Yeah,
that wasn't bad.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little slapsticky.
You got Billy Bob. You got Keith David, always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith,
Yeah.
which I was not
Random
expecting.
ass.
Yeah, no, I saw that in the fucking credits. I was like, what?
I feel like she's the
Jada Pinkett Smith.
one of the only. I mean, the Keith David's obviously right there, but she's one of the only like black voice actors in any
Yeah.
of these movies.
No,
so
literally.
it's just kind of interesting,
Literally.
like hearing her accent come through.
Yeah, I don't know. I fuck with this one. Like I fuck with the themes of nature. It just like it does drag just a little bit. Like it's a little long.
Yeah, at times.
I feel like yeah, just like the whole when the stories kind of converge between what's the girl's name?
Shit.
The
San?
yeah, San. When the stories not converge, but they kind of split apart between like San and Ashitaka and their kind of war, and then whatever the fucking like head lady, like she goes off to hunt.
Yes.
I don't know. It that's when it kind of gets a little long.
Oh,
I can't lie. I still really like it, and the animation's amazing. I like that it's the only PG-13
true. It is.
Ghibli
Yeah.
movie because
No,
he's
that caught
fucking
me off guard like crazy, dude.
he's decapitating people with his arrows.
People's heads were yeah, no,
I
people's
know.
heads are getting chopped and shit. I was like,
He was
what the
clip
fuck?
farming.
Oh, the action's raw. It's, yeah,
Yeah.
I can say that for sure.
I don't know. Yeah, just a little bit long. A little bit long.
Very long. Very
Cut that
long.
down.
Yeah.
2 hours
What were you
14. Like, come on, man.
What do you think?
This movie it was definitely a movie. All right. This was a movie I was very much looking forward to. I don't know if I ever told Julius I was, but I was really looking forward to this movie. That's why I saved it for last. But I don't know if I was disappointed or it was just like, kind of like what I thought it was. Like, I was so excited to see San and like her wolf shit. Like, I was just so like I thought she was gonna be so cool, which she was really cool at points.
Poster has crazy aura.
Yeah, the
Oh
poster
no,
does
that
have
poster
crazy
is
aura.
fucking amazing, dude. I love the main character. I already forgot his name.
Ashitaka,
I
bro.
loved him.
Remember it.
Ashitaka.
Bro, whenever
Remember
fucking whenever she pulls up in the iron tome or whatever they called that shit, and she was getting wiped, and then Ashitaka's fucking arm started tweaking out, and he stopped their little duel, and he was like, "This is hatred."
He had a
They got
fucking,
fucking
he had a
that's-
curse mark.
That's probably the
You know,
best
then he got
scene.
shot.
That's probably the
Shot
best
in the
scene
fucking
when he
river.
fucking tanks that fucking big ass bullet like cannon.
Oh my god,
To
bro!
the
I was
chest.
like, holy shit.
Someone
The
when I
rivals
was
in this movie were also cool as shit.
when I was in the
They had
theater
some fucking boom on them.
when I was in the theater and we were watching the movie, someone hadn't seen the movie before because the second Ashitaka got fucking capped through the chest, someone like let out the biggest gasp. And I was
No, I
like,
did not expect that shit at
This
all.
your first time?
I was like, bro, this
That was my
movie's been
first
out for
time.
like 30 years.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think that's probably my favorite scene in this movie is when he confronts and he knocks them both out.
Oh my god, bro! It's so
Yeah.
cool. Oh my god, it's just his voice was so cute. He was just a little cutie, man. I'm not calling it. He was a little cute.
Little cutie.
I'm not sure about all this.
I fucked with him,
I'm not sure about that.
but
Not sure
that
about all
runtime
this-
really
this
just that just
homosexual rigmarole.
that drags down the rating for me.
The
Uh,
homosexual
What do you
rigmarole.
think, Mr. Julius?
okay, yeah, I didn't hate this movie like Kid and a Legend.
Yeah.
But
Okay, I
it
shouldn't
was-
say hate. I just shouldn't say hate.
It was on the lower end because I probably this and Spirited Away are probably the two most acclaimed ones.
Yes.
I would say.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of hype behind this one, and it was good. Again, it's definitely one of the more structured, probably one of the most structured ones out of any of these movies.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I am the opposite. I didn't give a shit about Ashitaka. I thought he was kind of boring.
Really? I mean,
But,
okay, he is a little
Uh,
bland. I think he just got crazy aura.
I agree.
Yeah, that's sure.
The character I liked in this movie, I liked the villain. I liked Lady Iboshi because she was interesting.
Ooh,
Because she was
that is true.
she was like providing them all like all these women, you know, an alternative to the brothels that they worked at. And you know, she was kind of cool in that way, but she was also still like trying to fuck up nature. So is that really like
I mean,
interesting?
it's the woke village.
It is the woke village.
Let's
Woke
keep it real.
village.
It's the woke
It's the-
village.
Yeah, 100%. And I like the woke village, but it's like, hey, don't kill animals. It's not
Right.
nice.
And yeah, that's
You know what I
Don't
fucked with? I
kill
fucked with
animals.
the weird ass gorillas that were like
Oh,
Dude,
the
those
fucking
things-
creepy apes.
Shadow
dude.
those things are
gorillas,
fucking
yeah.
weird, dude.
No, they were
creep me out.
terrifying.
And they're like
I
they're
like them.
cannibals too.
I would have joined them over the wolves. I would join their
Oh.
faction.
They were talking about eating
Ah,
humans.
man, the wolves were tough, bro.
Y'all want to go with the boars, the wolves, or the
No,
gorillas? Where y'all
dude.
going?
I'm going to the
we roll
wolves,
with
bro.
the wolves, dude. Come on.
I get to be next to a baddie.
It's so
dude.
basic. It's so basic.
No, because the
They
okay,
get to be with the Betty though.
okay, look, because you got the boars, and they're just like
Their boars are getting fucked up. I'm
they're
sorry.
they're misguided
Boars
by
are
their
gators.
hatred,
And they're getting fucked.
and then we got
They're
the
just sheep.
apes, and I think we all know why I'm not going there.
That's one of the creepiest scenes, by the way.
When
When
they start
Keith
fucking,
David Bohr sees all of them and they're like using the boar corpses.
yeah, that is so.
Oh,
I
Jesus,
still don't
bro.
know why they and like why are they slithering around? They're like just grown ass men.
I need Haya to make
man.
Yeah,
a full on horror film. I would love that. I would love that.
Yeah.
He probably couldn't though. He probably could.
I don't
could
think
put
he
his
has
heart
it in
into
his
that.
heart. Yeah,
Yeah,
he doesn't have true hatred in
he
his heart.
passes away making it.
Trim malice. He's like,
It's too much.
Ono-san, I need your help.
That could move the masses. Hold on.
Oh, bro, that would move mountains in America.
Yeah, I don't know. It was. I liked it though. It
No,
was a
I
good
like it.
time.
Like this is the first Ghibli
It's-
movie I ever watched, so it'll hold a.
I'm
special
surprised
place
it
in
wasn't
my heart.
higher for you, but it also has
How
been
do
a
you know
while
where it's at? How do you know
since
where
like
it's
you
at?
watched it. Well, just the way you're talking about it. You're just
Oh,
you're not
okay.
going crazy.
No,
Good
No.
point. Wasn't in his heart.
I mean, yeah, it was the first one I ever watched, so it'll always have a special place. But it's just I realize now it's like it's really long, and you can
So
cut parts of
Cut.
this out, and I get like there's a message to be delivered. Nature
Get it done
good,
faster.
people bad, but
Feel bad.
it's just yeah.
you know,
it's a little long.
fun fact. This is the one fun fact I had for this movie. This is
Oh.
supposed to be his last movie.
What?
His first last movie.
Yeah, I know,
Because
dude.
he has several.
He has several last first movies.
He can't get out of the game, dude. That's his life.
I
That's
know,
who he
dude.
He
is.
loves the game, man.
He every time
For
he
the
tries to
love of
get
the
out,
game.
he gets pulled back
For the love
in.
of the game.
Pull back in.
Pulled back in. Yeah.
Were
Where are
y'all
you
not
guys?
scared by the boar whenever he turned into the demon? The fucking what his name, Okoto or
No,
something?
because I'd been prepared for that because I saw it on like Watch Mojo's top 10 scariest anime scenes or something
Okay,
like
Dude,
that.
that was
Really?
fucking disgusting, bro.
Really?
I was ready. I was ready.
That's top 10.
Listen, Watch Mojo. They gotta appeal to the masses.
Oh my god, yeah.
You know, you had
they
that
got
British
bills
guy
to
on there
pay.
being like, "This is one of the scariest scenes in all of
Oh
anime."
my god. Dude. Is Aino Kyoji
know-
the best new gen MC?
Yes.
Yeah. Where y'all
Yeah,
got this?
yes.
Yes, the answer is yes.
This is 7 out of 10. I got it number 9. Top of the sevens. Top of
This
the sevens. I will
is
say.
yeah, this is a low 8 for me. I was being a little hard on it, and this is also my number 9.
Okay.
This is number 7 for me, and it is a 8.
All right. All
Alright,
right.
all about the same.
All about that bass.
Well,
All right, now it's time.
I said, Princess Mononoke was that.
Yep.
One other film. His most critically acclaimed film.
This was a crazy run. Mononoke, Spirited Away, and then Howl's Moving Castle. The top
That is,
3.
yeah. That's the big 3 right there.
That is
Spirited Away.
Yeah, totally.
Spirited Away.
Oh.
It's time for the dick riding. Oh, okay. I shouldn't even say that.
I want Henry to go first because I've
Yeah,
had a
that's true.
little sneak peek at Henry's opinion on this film.
Okay.
Alright. Spirited Away. Number 1. This is also one of the few super hyped up movies. I'd always hear good shit about this. Oh my god, I'm just mad thinking about it. I did not really enjoy this, if I'm being honest.
What?
For the hype that I had heard from this, I did not enjoy.
Oh.
I expected
What?
so much more from this. Like I was kind of disappointed.
Really?
I don't know why. I expected No Face to do a lot more than that, but like he does like that. He just eats a bunch of shit, and then he chases after, and then he's a beta, and he's like home. He's going to live with the grandma. I didn't really care for Chihiro. Haku was tough. I liked Haku.
Hawk
Haku.
2?
He was. Yeah, Haku was tough. The baby shit was weird as fuck. I did not like the baby. Like the baby was just speaking, and she was like, "What?" Like I literally closed my eyes for a little bit, and I opened, and the baby was speaking underneath pillows, and I
Why
was
are you
like,
closing your
"What?"
eyes for that long?
Jesus.
We watched it together. Okay, I wasn't that long, all right, buddy. I closed them for a little bit.
Oh,
But
y'all watched it together?
Yeah, we did. We did.
I didn't have a
Mm.
choice.
This
It was just
Yeah.
disappointing.
this movie does kind of start the trends of Miyazaki movies of the random shit happens the movie.
This is when the crazy shit starts happening.
This is when it goes off the rails a little bit. Look, Letterboxd, they're dick riding just a little bit.
Let's
to be fair.
calm down.
But with that being said, I really every time I watch this movie, I try to hate it, but it's a good movie. Like
It works its
Am
way
I
back in.
It's a movie. It's a movie.
I think
You would be shot in some
I know,
alleyways for
dude,
saying
you
that, my
would.
friend.
You would
By my
dude.
older sister.
That
bro.
white millennial woman would fucking kill you.
I don't know, dude. I just expected a lot more, man.
No, I mean,
Sad.
yeah, I do get it. Like, I don't think it's the greatest movie of all time. It's not Miyazaki's best movie, you know, or anything like that. Gasp. But I fuck with it. Like, you know,
I feel like I'm narrowing down what yours would be.
Oh, yeah.
I think I have a feeling.
oh yeah, oh you got to feel.
I got a feeling a little bit ago.
Yeah, because you saw my fucking rating, Henry.
Oh,
I did not see your rating.
That's why.
Spoilers.
No, I mean, I fuck with this movie. Like, it is just a lot of crazy shit going on sometimes. It's like, oh, okay. But this is one of those movies where, like, honestly, it really doesn't have a plot, and I don't mind it. Like, it does have a plot, but it's very loose, and it's not like lore heavy. You don't have to lock the fuck in like Princess Mononoke, where like a singular fucking line will like come back into play like an hour later. I don't know, and it's really pretty. Like it looks
Big pretty.
Really pretty.
so far. I mean, all these movies look really good, but like, come on now. Like this is
on the higher
this was their
end,
heavy
yeah.
hitter. Like they were banking on this one. Chihiro Loki looks like a product of incest.
Okay.
Her eyes look.
She looks like she's from Paranoia Agent.
Yeah, her eyes are just a little far apart. Maybe Satoshi Kon was locking in on this one.
That's possible.
But
What'd you think of the dub, kid?
the dub? I'm trying to think
That's
who all
pretty
was
good.
in the dub. It
It
wasn't really anyone super famous, right?
Yeah, not really.
Yeah. But with that being said, I mean, dub is pretty
Dub
good.
good.
I like the dub. I fuck
We
with
got Squidward. I forgot. No, Squidward's in this movie.
Yay.
He is. Oh my god. I
He's on the
forgot
phone
about that.
too, so it's like a
Yes.
shout out.
He's the beta in this movie, right?
Beta.
He's the beta bath house.
Beta
guy.
Bathman, yeah.
Yeah.
Beta bathhouse.
I fuck with the forearm, dude, so hard, dude. Me and that dude.
Oh,
would
dude, fucking
chill.
Eggman?
Yes.
Kamji, bro.
It's okay. Actually, second
Robotnik cooking up in there?
appearance of Eggman in a Miyazaki movie. You remember Eggman showed up in Castle in the Sky?
He did show up.
It was
Yeah,
literally
two
just
Eggman.
It was literally just Eggman. Like,
Literally.
he looked identical.
Literally.
Literally. At buttering buns. That's a little throwback for you misfortune mongrels.
Oh yeah.
Mongrels.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, solid, fun movie. Not the best. I shouldn't say not the best because it makes it sound like I don't like it. Not his best, but it's very good. Dick riding a little bit, maybe. Good movie, definitely.
Okay. Spirited Away. Okay, this is.
Oh,
I mean, this is one of those movies where it's like, people will be like, I hate anime,
yeah.
except that's Spirited Away.
Yeah.
That's one of the good ones right there. And like, no, I kind of get it because it's like, I watched the movie. I'll just say I love this movie. I've seen it. I've seen it twice
Oh.
now. It's really good. It's really good. I really enjoy
It's
it. But
okay.
I kind of get Henry's angle. I don't know what gives this. I don't know what gives this a
Yeah.
4.4 over everything else. I
No,
don't know
it's a
what
guide
people
to the
are
story.
thinking it.
It's a
I think-
4.5 or 4.6, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I was just looking at it. It's 4.4.
Oh, okay,
but
never mind. I just lied.
I think it probably was at some point. I remember that. You're not crazy, but like, I don't really understand. I mean, I think Chihiro has one of the more clear character arcs and progressions out of any of
Yeah.
the main characters, and I think that's why people sort of enjoy it to an extent, because a lot of people get that. They get it like first viewing, like what her journey is and the progression of her character, whether it be, physically, like how she's animated, or just her dialogue, like that's clear. But I don't know. At the same time, I'm also like, this shit just really works for some weird reason. Out of all the weird shit movies, I think this one, like, it puts stuff in front of you, and I just accept it. Like, I just eat it up immediately. I don't
It
know why.
scratches your brain in the right way.
It does.
For sure.
It does. Like, yeah, sure, Big Baby, whatever. Yeah, you get that. 3 little
Big
green
Baby.
orc heads rolling around. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I
The
fuck with
grandma-
the,
I
I
forgot
fuck with the
those, the
head.
buoy.
Yeah, I
The
fuck with the
buoy.
head dudes too.
The buoy.
I like the buoy. The
That was
grandma,
funny, I
she has a
forgot about that.
twin.
Twin bitches.
She's got a twin. The baby turns into a mouse.
Utopia.
The grandma bird turns into a tiny bird.
No, I fuck with that. I like the little mouse.
That's the movie. But like, I don't know. Yeah, animation fucking incredible. It's just, for some reason, it's incredible. I don't
Yeah.
know how to describe it. It's just like, I think this is like peak confidence in terms of direction from Hayao Miyazaki. I
No,
feel
for
like he's
sure.
been finding his footing up to this point, and like, I think that's why you buy everything. Is just because he's so. This was his flow state. He was in the zone. He was in the zone here. Like he was drawing creatures at a quickening pace.
Quickening
And-
pace.
I also agree though. No Face, people hype him up like he's like has some crazy. I mean, he probably definitely almost does have crazy significance. I have yet to really understand what it is.
Dude.
But the way
Yeah.
people were
Thank you,
talking, I thought like he was gonna be like some key to her unlocking like some part of herself. Like, I don't know. The
Yes.
way people describe him,
God.
No, he's
I
just some
wasn't really
weird ass
sure.
fucking dude.
he's just a weird dude. That's what you find out, and that's a lot of this movie is just you find out it's just a bunch of weird stuff, and people like it for some reason. But yeah, I don't know. I really, really, really enjoyed it.
That's
Very
fair.
good movie.
That's fair.
But where do y'all
It was
have it?
cool.
Where
It
do
was
y'all have it?
cool.
It was cool.
It was cool. This
I'm a
is-
hater. I'm sorry. I'm being a hater.
This
I
is
At least it
had
wasn't
straight
Castle in
away
the
a
Sky.
9. Yeah, no.
No.
I have it at 9, and it's like a 6 in my opinion.
damn
Okay.
It's fine. I just dude,
Brutal.
not my movie.
brutal. It's it's 8 for me, and it's not my number 5.
It's at 8 out of 10 for me, and it's on my number 1. I mean,
Oh.
my goodness.
it could be other movies. That's the thing. Like, I put it up there, and I'm like, this may not be it. I could
We're
see
not
other
breaking the
movies
8.
being interchangeable. No, I don't think so.
Not this time.
I mean,
Not
Ghibli.
this time.
Ghibli hasn't broken the 8 yet.
Really?
honest,
I mean, Princess
but-
Kaguya. That 3-hour runtime.
Princess Kaguya,
Surely.
It might. They better. That runtime, it better.
Surely. Yeah. No, you gotta
That's
start
the way,
watching.
yeah.
You gotta start watching like all the crazy ass anime. What's the like the longest anime movie of all time? What is it?
Oh yeah.
In this corner and other corners of the world, it's the map of
Yeah.
like fucking World War II movie. And it's like 4 hours long.
Yeah, I'll get to that next year. My animation month was a little consumed. by
Okay,
Ghibli
but
this year,
to be fair, that movie was made in like 2019, so it's not old anime bad. You know what I mean?
we'll
Old
see.
anime bid.
We'll see.
That's
yeah.
Spirited Away.
Spirited Away.
All
Next up.
right. Back. Well, actually no. Howl's Moving Castle.
How's movie?
Another one of the big ones. A lot of people like
Yeah.
this movie, and I feel like it's because they like Howl. But then
That's me.
that's neither here nor there. Yeah.
That would be me.
Hey, that's me also.
Um,
What do we think, gang?
low key, maybe best dub,
Not ridiculous.
best or
I
second
could get
best.
I could get on board with that. You got little baby Josh Hutcherson up in there.
Yeah. So
For
Crispin
real, that's who
Freeman.
that is.
Crispin Freeman.
dude, oh my god, he only has like 3 lines in this movie, but I saw
You're
his ass in the credits, and I was waiting. Apparently, because this is adaptation of a book, a British
is.
book, I believe, which is not
British.
nice to hear, but
Not nice to hear.
Apparently, Crispin Freeman's character in the book plays a lot bigger of a role.
Prince Turnip.
Yeah, Prince Turnip. Apparently, he transforms a lot
Prince
sooner and does some shit. Um, yeah, I wish he got a bigger role, but Christian Bale is really fucking.
Christian Bale's up there.
He is putting his heart and soul into this.
He's really good.
Um,
Which I can't say about his other performers, but we'll get to.
Whoa! Now hold on.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Um, and then I forget who voices both the main character. Oh, Billy Crystal
Yeah, Billy Crystal's the fire.
as
He's
the fire dude, who's just chill as fuck. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this movie is the most Disney coded
Yes.
of all of them. But
This could be a Disney.
yeah, this could easily be a Disney movie. I'm just waiting for that Howl's Moving Castle live action remake to come out in
Fuck
15
me.
years. But I mean, honestly, like,
Timothy
even-
Chalamet as Hal. Oh my god, you'd be there first day.
I mean,
front
it's
seat.
it's
front row
cinema.
seat.
Yeah, absolutely. I fucking would. You kidding me?
First, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'd buy the fucking
That'd
popcorn
be good,
bucket and
guys.
everything. I don't know, like I really fuck with this movie. Like it's solid. Like it's a very solid movie.
It is a solid movie.
I don't know. I think it's really well put together. It's very thought out, in my opinion, without necessarily needing to deliver. Like I don't think it has some insane, crazy underlying message. I mean, it's another classic war bad.
Yeah.
Fun facts,
War
this
bad.
movie was made because Miyazaki was pissed off that the US invaded the Middle East.
Yes, that was.
Oh.
He was infamously very vocal on that.
Which, before I watched this movie, I was like, how the fuck does those
Does that work into
that
this?
correlate? How does that But after watching it, like, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Hal's
Um,
literally coming in and fucking
yeah.
interfering in the bombings, dude.
I didn't know that this
Those
was
scenes went
a
fucking
war
crazy.
movie. No, dude, the Holy Wizard War,
Oh my god.
when the government starts using the wizards like fucking Jujutsu Kaisen. Dude, that's so hard. Yeah. I don't know, there's just something like really well thought out. Like it's very well put together. I don't know how else to say it.
It's
But,
a
like,
loop.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
a loop movie.
It is, yeah, absolutely. What are y'all thinking?
And yeah, I agree with you. Very solid. I really fuck with the vibes of this movie. We're just hanging out in the Howl's Moving Castle, and
Ooh.
it's a good time here. And there's the war scenes are really fucking
Yes.
crazy. But I don't know. I don't really have much to say about it, to be honest. It is one of the more hyped ones, but I kind of get the hype. Like,
Yeah.
I think Sophie's a really good main character. I think the detail where she, her appearance changes based on her confidence or perception in herself
Yes, I think that's
is
great.
really interesting. And
That is really cool.
this is another weird shit movie, but like a little light on it,
Yeah.
which I like.
No,
Mm.
for sure.
I probably prefer that, but yeah, it was a really good movie. Henry, what do you think? I know you were going in this wanting to hate it, but
I was actually going in this movie. I fucking hated this movie for the first 30 minutes, 40 minutes for some reason. I do not know
you were
why.
rizzed up by Howl.
I was not.
Oh, I was rizzed the
He was
fuck
pretty
up
cute.
by
He was
Al.
pretty chill.
I
I was
was
like, okay,
rizzed
this
up by
might up
Al.
the movie.
I didn't realize that he was
But-
gonna be goofy silly. I thought he was serious as
He does
fuck.
get a little goofy.
That blonde hair, dude. I mean, when he's like putting his arm around Sophie, like
I would have
You're
that
like,
was
that's
some
me.
Sigma shit. Yeah, that should have been me.
That was some Sigma shit.
Sorry, Henry. Continue.
Goddamn.
It's okay. But I don't know, dude. This movie was just I really did not enjoy it. Animation was beautiful, by the way. I really did enjoy the animation.
The
But-
moving castle is crazy.
The moving castle is crazy. But sadly, I just did not like this movie in the beginning. But that end sequence, little backstory, I fell asleep and I woke up to, like the entire end part. So I went back to the part I was at,
I'm about to say,
and then I watched the end sequence. I was like, wait, this is kind of tough. I kind of
That's
fucking
what I'm
enjoyed this.
saying.
I kind of regretted I fell asleep. And oh my god, Hal is like fucking. He's like fuck it. What was he like? Injured to death, basically. Was barely talking. Then he flew around. They went to his backstory and shit. I was like, what the
did.
hell? That is so cool.
That is so
Wait, the
cool.
Howl guy's pretty cool.
I thought the fire guy was really cool.
Oh, Calcifer is chill as fuck.
Calcifer, dude,
Yes, chill as
he's
fuck.
so fucking chill. Fun fact.
Josh Hutcherson play in this movie, Julius?
Huh?
He played the little. Did he play the little kid?
No, Billy
Josh
Crystal
Hutcherson?
played.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
the wizard child.
No way.
That was
when did this movie
baby
come out?
Josh.
Fun fact: in
2004.
my graphic
Oh,
design
yeah.
class a couple semesters ago, we had a assignment to make a completely original book cover for a book, and I was almost assigned Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
I wasn't because the class insisted that we switch again, and then I ended up with the fucking Jungle King, which I did terribly on, and I wished I would have got Howl's Moving Castle, but
That would have been.
I
peak.
almost got it. Yeah, person in my class who got Howl's Moving Castle made a hard ass book cover though.
Shoutouts.
Shoutouts. I don't remember her name, but yeah, I don't know. I really fuck with this movie. Like it's definitely I feel like it does a really good job of being like anti-war sentiment without it being like too on the nose.
Yeah, it keeps it
Everything.
relatively focused on Sophie, which is I don't know. You could have had a whole movie about Howl and his anti-war efforts, but it was cool to follow Sophie. I enjoyed
I
it.
need a sequel.
It was.
I need a sequel.
Yeah, that might be good.
I need
Get it
I
done,
need a
Hyle.
sequel. Yeah, I don't know.
Get that
I
Howl's
really
moving fucking airship or whatever. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
airship's already moved,
absolutely.
I guess. So it's like kind of.
I fuck with Hal. I fuck with Hal big time. I
He is
don't know.
pretty
I think he's just a chill fucking dude.
Chill fucking
fucking
dude.
He's mysterious, but it's like cool mysterious.
He got aura, yeah.
Oh,
for
he's
sure.
definitely got aura. We'll get to that later though.
This is
Oh.
this is 8 out of 10, and it's my number 4. It's up there.
This is also an 8 out of 10 and also my number 4.
Goddamn.
This is a 9 out of 10, and this is my number 5.
Okay.
Holy dick riding.
He said, "Yeah, I saw this movie. Fun. Dick riding over here."
Look, if the rating is higher than mine, then it's glazing. If the rating is
Oh,
lower
God,
than
bro.
mine, then it's dick biting.
Of course.
Oh, Dick
Uh,
biting.
Of course, I sit at the perfect rating as per usual.
Oh, do you?
Ponyo, fishy in the sea, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's
Alright.
coming up
Oh,
next. We
Ponyo,
got
Ponyo, Ponyo.
All right, it's time to get
Why
into
do you?
it.
Hey, why do you say that derisively, Henry? I don't like how you said that. Do you not like
What'd
this
I do?
movie?
He doesn't
You
like
know,
what
like-
he's about to have to say.
Oh, dude. It's actually the complete opposite. I love this
Ooh.
movie.
Yay!
Ponyo, Ponyo, Ponyo. This movie was definitely Ponyo. Not
What?
only was this one of the most beautiful movies I've ever watched.
Oh my
I,
god.
for some reason, loved. Okay, wait, this is gonna sound weird. I really like the little kid Sosuke. I thought he was really chill. Okay, yeah, I know that sounds weird. Hey,
And he's a minor. It's okay.
I'm 15.
A minor?
Well,
Oh, age drop.
Wait, K-Dot fans?
Hey, that.
Drake is a
Uh,
baby
Can I
boy.
get a retweet?
Wait, not. Not a dick.
No, he's not. He's banned for Aubrey immediately.
Always.
Goddamn.
I really like the Ponyo's father. I forgot his name. Fucking
Liam Neeson?
King Neptune.
yeah, some
King
King Neptune
Neptune.
dumbass shit.
Did they drop his
Uh,
name? What's his name?
They
Ponyo's
do,
dad?
but it's some fucking
Yeah,
long
this
ass
is
name.
at
I
some
think.
point.
No, Fujimoto.
Yeah, Fujimoto,
Oh,
that's right.
that's what it was. Oh my
Okay.
god, I literally was thinking about that. I thought that the mom was a baddie. I thought she was chill, nice as hell. Like
Oh.
whatever, dude. Whenever the flooding shit starts happening, it's like they're driving up top, and like they're the Ponyo siblings are like turning into big ass fishes. Thought that was fucking cool. I thought that the people inside of the
Goddamn.
Passion.
old center, whatever it's called, thought that was fucking cool.
Mom was going
cool.
fucking crazy driving, by the way. Can I just say, like she
Yeah,
was,
Dude,
Why
she
did
was
he
on
do
some
that?
initial
That
D
was-
shit.
she was really
That was really
hugging.
fucking
I mean,
those
I bet
fucking
if you were to
down,
put
dude.
fucking gas or running in the 90s to a clip of her driving and upload that to YouTube in like 2017, that shit would have gone fucking triple platinum.
She might have to pull up an MF Ghost in some capacity.
Oh,
We'll have to see-
absolutely.
We'll have to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Bring little Sosuke, teach him the ropes.
Yes. Cameo from
I
Matt
had very
Damon.
bad, very bad I had maternal instincts for Sosuke, bro. Whenever he was crying for his mom, I
What
I
that-
felt
what
like
that
I felt
mean?
sadness.
He's
Like, I wanted to be there.
he's based on Goro. Fun fact. I mean that makes
Oh,
sense.
That's sad.
Literal son.
I could see it.
You can see it.
I actually almost cried to this movie. Fun fact. Whenever he was calling for his mommy, I actually was really sad. I was like, no. Also, by the way, I love the part whenever like they're going to find the mom and they're inside the like Ponyo turns
You're going
the
robot
boat
mode.
really big. and they're fucking going around. They're just wandering. Like the water's beautiful. And it's just, oh my god, I just love this movie.
Yeah, the ocean is just
It's just
immaculate
beautiful.
in this movie. Like, it's so fucking cool. I mean, yeah, again, another childhood classic. This is another weird movie, kinda,
Kind of.
a little bit. I think it's almost an interesting take on his sort of environmentalism, because I feel like this, for the first time, he's sort of acknowledging. Well, I mean, there are a lot of young protagonists in these movies, but this is really, I feel like, him being like, it's gonna be up to the kids. Whether or not we get involved or not, we choose to be Tatsuki Fujimoto, Ponyo's father. Doesn't really matter because they're the ones that are going to be in control over this planet in the fucking future. But otherwise, I mean, yeah, great dub. I really like the dub. Matt Damon's in this.
Matt Damon, dude.
Matt Damon, Liam Neeson.
Mm-hmm.
Noah Cyrus as a child. Tina Fey as the mother. Betty White is one of the old women, I think.
Dude, I saw that. I was like, is that actually fucking Betty White?
Kate Blanchett's the mom, so that's a pretty solid one. That's a pretty solid one.
List right there.
Okay. It's time to get involved.
Oh,
I'm biding my time.
Scared.
Yeah, Ponyo's Peak.
Oh, I was.
What
I mean, I knew you liked the song, but I was a little scared.
Yeah. What?
Get in there.
What can I really say? I low-key was not really excited to watch this movie.
What? I was super excited.
I started it and I was like, "What? Now hold on." And I mean, yeah. What can I say? I mean, it's fucking peak. I love this movie.
It's fucking great.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not.
Maybe. Oh yeah. Well, no, hold on.
Not quite. I'm not go crazy.
Yeah. I mean, there's just something like really fucking special about this movie. Honestly, this and Porco Rosso are pretty much tied for second best in my opinion.
Okay.
I mean, there's just something like, I feel like the animation in this movie is so good. Like
one of the best ones.
But it's a little bit more of a simplified style. I don't know if you guys paid attention, but a lot of the backgrounds are drawn in crayon.
Yeah. That's such a cool
I really
detail.
love that. The dub, yeah, this is what I was talking about. Another competitor for like the best dub. I fucking love the dub of this. I think like it's not like tacky and like forced. Like it's actual acting because they got like actual actors. Yeah. I fucking love it. Matt Damon has like 3 lines in this movie.
He does, but it's a Ghibli movie, so he pulled up.
I thought it'd be funny if the other dude who's on the ship with him was voiced by Ben Affleck.
And they kissed.
Yeah, and then they probably kiss. I don't know if Miyazaki supports that or not. I hope he does, but
he might.
Yeah, I mean, there's just something like really beautiful about this movie. Yeah, the animation's amazing.
Something special.
I think it's interesting how you like what you got out of this, Julius. How you were talking about like the futures in children's hands. I hadn't really thought about it like that before. When I was watching the movie, it's more so it was the idea, especially thinking about it from Miyazaki's point of view, of your child growing up and understanding like when to let them go.
Yeah.
Kind of or not let them go, but like let them grow up and live their own lives. I think it's probably both. I think it's a combination of the two. But
your mic just changed.
Yeah, I mean,
you locked in.
I don't know, man. I really fuck with this movie.
It's a great movie. It's a classic. It's a classic for a reason.
It's so comfortable.
Dude,
like, it's just
I've fucking seen the fucking the ramen scene so many times. Stop.
Porn on your fucking lap.
The way he said that just now.
He did. He said exactly like that.
Come on, guys.
Made my fucking
jaw drop.
But I've seen the ramen scene so many times on people trying to recreate it. Like, oh my god, I can't even explain how many times I've seen that scene.
Anime food looks so good.
Yeah,
I've got to try some. I'm about to buy Auschwitz Wrath. Hold up.
Bro, what? I thought you said Auschwitz, bro.
No, I'm about to buy Auschwitz Wrath.
It's like you fucking
$4.
You say Auschwitz bad?
Kanye, Auschwitz Wrath.
No, you said Auschwitz bad.
I think that's gonna be on Kanye's next album.
Oh my god, bro.
No, yeah, I mean, I love this movie. Like,
Great movie.
Yeah,
I'm
a
glad
great
there's no hate
movie.
on this movie. This is the one movie I want to
This
no
is a
hate
fun
on.
little glazing episode. I like this.
Oh,
This is fun.
absolutely. It's just
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's a nice like beachside location. Like, low-key,
Yeah.
maybe my favorite locale
The
in any of these
hills?
movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh,
beautiful. One thing I do have to say though is why did their mom just fucking leave them there during a flood?
I know that was so dumb, and that shit made me so mad.
She's a little bit reckless, just
Like, I
as a
get,
mother. I
She's
feel like in
dumb as
general.
yeah,
fuck.
I get that it's the highest point in the
Trying to go
city,
save the old
but
people.
like that doesn't
Yeah, fuck them
seem
old people.
very
That's what
responsible.
I'm saying, bro. They're like 90.
Yeah. Also,
They live their life, man.
I do really love the inclusion. It's not like very many scenes. It's only a few lines, but the idea of like how it's kind of a weird taboo for your kid to see you and your spouse fight.
Yeah.
I really like the inclusion of that in the movie about how it's Sosuke and he's seeing his mom like visibly upset by the fact that his dad isn't coming home when he says that he is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought that that's really interesting to include. And it's like it's not a massive part of the story or anything, but it's just like it's done in a really good way and it's probably personal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I thought that was a really good inclusion.
No, that is interesting because I mean I don't know how much crossover fucking Japanese people and Tongans have in culture, but I mean
Oh.
my dad's parents, like, he never saw them fight, like,
Really?
ever. I'm guessing that's just like a thing that, like, we're a little more bold over here in
I'm
in the
sure,
West.
We're having
Things
like
get a
the
little
fucking
more.
Shibuya incident in
Sometimes
the kitchen.
it comes to fisticuffs sometimes over here. Like,
Oh.
Fist of cuffs? Jesus.
maybe guns,
Coming home to punch?
knives. Yeah,
He's going
that's,
home to punch.
That's a little more how it is over here. But maybe over there, it's
Yeah, it's a little.
it's not
more
it's not
respectful.
a great look for the parental unit to be crumbling in front of the kids.
No.
Yeah, so that's yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so cool. It was so cool that Sosuke knew Morse code at like fucking, how old is he? Like 4?
Oh, his
4 or
daddy
5?
probably taught him. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
I know, but that's so, like, he actually knows
Young
like
Damon.
good Morse code. Mr.
Good
Damon.
for him.
But yeah,
he's
Ponyo.
signaling that shit.
Ponyo. This
Um,
is about 8 out of 10, number 3.
Ponyo.
this is a 9 out of 10. Also my number 3, but Loki, it's interchangeable with Porco Rosso.
Yeah.
It depends on the day.
I have Ponyo at a 9.5 at number 2.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, damn.
All right.
Dude, this is like it's a
Alright.
classic.
And
Also, Ponyo, interestingly enough, was one of the only movies where, well, actually, I think the only reported movie where Hayao wanted to do a sequel,
Oh,
Ponyo,
Ponyo
really,
sequel.
of all
which
of
would be interesting.
I'd fuck with it, dude.
But instead,
It's
I
not
need
gonna
it.
happen.
his producer, his right-hand man, Toshio Suzuki, suggested that he make The Wind Rises instead.
Yeah, so
With that being said,
it came off the
The
back
The Wind
of
Rises.
because he had
He
like
made the
writer's
right
block,
fucking
right?
choice.
So
He
he
wrote a
made this.
manga
Oh yeah.
known as The Wind Rises. And made it into a film.
Yeah, Henry and I are both on the same page on this. This is peak fiction. This is
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Oh,
true.
This
This
is,
is
this is
knew
some of the
I knew
greatest
you'd
shit I've
like
ever
this
peak
seen.
one.
fiction. This is
I knew you'd like
Some of the
this one.
greatest shit I've ever seen.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what it.
God,
This is Miyazaki's Oppenheimer, but it's not sad. and
That's-
depressing. I mean, it
That's
is
very-
sometimes,
That is very much. That's accurate
but
as
like
fuck.
this is. I don't want to say by far because it undermines the rest of his movies, but like this is most definitely his most well-researched movie. Like
I mean, yeah,
there's
shit.
so much like passion put into it, especially for something that like this isn't even his job. Like he does
It's
nothing
not,
to
yeah.
do with aircraft, and you can tell like that's his thing. He's made 2 movies about it, but
His dad worked at a manufacturing company for fighter planes, so that's maybe
Oh,
where he
that's
picked it up. But
probably,
yeah,
yeah.
this is all out passion.
yeah, this is like
This is straight passion.
I don't know. This is such a it's a very passionate movie. It's just so beautiful. It's like such a chronicle. I watched this last night, and it was like there wasn't a single scene of this that like was losing me. Like I was tapped the fuck in this whole movie. I don't know. It's just so. I don't even fuck with planes like that. You know. I mean, maybe it's the
But it's not
autism
about
in me
the
kicking
planes.
in, but it's like the wind was rising. The wind was rising.
It was something was rising. I don't
The
know.
one was
oh,
definitely
there was
rising.
something rising
Oh.
for sure, and it wasn't the wind.
Actually, Henry, you go.
Yeah.
You bounce off of him.
So, The Wind Rises. This is one of the most this is the movie I was not prepared for at all.
Yeah.
I generally just wanted to turn on a movie and get it over with, and I was just ready to go to bed. This shit grabbed me by my hairy nutsack and like got me locked in on this shit, dude. Like I was fucking ready to watch this, bro. Like, dude, the thing is that I love this movie so much, but for some reason I can't explain why I love it. Like, there's just certain scenes that I can go off of. Like the shit whenever his wife is like dying of fucking tuberculosis, and he's like, "How fast can I get to Tokyo?" And he fucking like, he ran through the garden and shit
That's romance.
just to see her for like 10, 15 minutes. Also, by the way, the like the scene where he's like explaining what happened to her, and she's just like puking up blood on a fucking painting. I was like, oh my
Damn, that's
god,
raw.
like that was
Tragic.
prolific blood vomiting. I was kind
This
of
is also PG-13.
It is?
Ah, that makes sense.
Yes.
I thought that Princess Mononoke was the only PG-13 one.
That's what I thought. I think it's... I don't know why. I think it's because of... I don't know. I'm looking at the parents'
Dark
guide right
themes.
now.
Oh.
There's a lot of alcohol, drugs, and smoking as a moderate rating.
Shit.
So
Oh.
it's a
of
little bit
course.
dangerous, guys.
Yeah. Not
I
safe.
really
They
enjoyed
do be
though.
smoking in this movie.
Oh, they do.
They
I
smoke
mean,
a lot in
look,
this
different
movie.
time.
They are prolific
Different time.
smokers. I thought that the scene in the end of the movie where he's like, what's the dude's name? The guy he really looked up to, like Mr. Caproni or something.
Stanley Tucci.
Yeah, Stanley Tucci.
Whenever he was in the fucking like dream world or whatever, and he's
Caproni,
seeing
yeah.
his fighter jets fly,
Yeah.
and then he's like, his wife is like, "You must live." I was like, "Oh my!" I'm not even. That made me cry, dude. Like that was brilliant. I was just like, holy, like this movie is just amazing. Generally, one of the greatest things I could have ever watched with my two eyes.
No, this is a great movie.
Julius, how
I
did you feel?
I really fucked with it. I mean, I don't know if I was grabbed as much as you two, but I was invested for sure the whole time, and
I was invested.
I did really enjoy it. It is the Oppenheimer comparison. Yeah, that's very accurate because it's sort of. I would argue this is probably his most mature film in that it reckons with, putting shit out into the world and falling in love with the process even like without questioning what the ramifications of it are because he's fighting or he's making fighter planes and it's like,
Yeah.
is this the kind of shit that I wanted to do? Am I just doing this because I love it, or do I need to think like a step further? And that's the regret that comes with that, like in Oppenheimer at the very end scene it's very, very powerful. And the conflict between working and being with his wife or fiance. Well, no, they get married.
Yeah.
His wife for however much longer they can be together. Telling her to that was one of the most powerful scenes in the movie to me, was like him telling her to grab his hand and not let go. While he's working on this shit. It was like,
Man,
the romance is really well done in this movie. Yeah, and you can just tell. Yeah, Hayao Miyazaki just has so much passion for this shit. Like he's so well informed on the topic. And the dub, while
was really good.
I wasn't crazy about John Krasinski, he was like the only dude I was kind of like, okay, whatever, because he's like kind of weird as a high school guy at first, but then he gets better. But I would say pound for pound, probably tied with another movie for best dub. I mean, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, or best cast, pound for pound. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, John Krasinski, Emily Blunt, Martin Short, Stanley Tucci. Werner Herzog is fucking the creepy ass German.
I saw him in the fucking credits. So I guess
Elijah Wood's apparently in it. I don't remember who he plays.
Okay.
And William H. Macy. So just like crazy stat cast. And Stanley Tucci's really good also. Probably my favorite performance in the movie. I didn't even recognize that it was Emily Blunt, to be honest. But yeah, this is a great movie. I really appreciate it. I'm sure maybe on rewatch it'll probably go even higher. But for now, yeah, I really fuck with it. I really fuck with it.
I guess I should say then that this is the only movie other than Poop in the Turd that I watched the sub and not the dub. And the reason for that is because the main character, Horikoshi, not the manga of My Hero, is voiced by Hideaki Anno. Which, Henry, you probably don't recognize that name. But that's the creator, like director, writer, everything of Evangelion.
Oh.
And he's like not an actor at all. He's acted in like 3 things.
Did he cook?
Um, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little off-putting at first to go from the little kid voice and then into like college, and he's like fucking old man
Yeah.
voice. But yes, he did do very good. Like he it does really good in the emotional scenes. I mean, I feel like the character, like he's not super crazy emotions all over the place in general.
Yeah. Pretty
And
focused.
so yeah, I think Ano does a really good job at that, like very focused, like very concise voice, but he conveys a lot of like emotions really. I wish Ano acted in more things. Like
That'd be cool.
he really doesn't. This is his only voice acting thing. Well, no, what he played the fucking what was it? He played the cat in some anime movie too
Oh
that I
yeah.
watched.
I think I remember you mentioning that. I have to wonder why he cast him though. Like that's an interesting
I don't know if
decision.
if Ano asked for it or if it's just because they're like friends.
Yeah.
Because like
Huh.
they are friends, like in real life, they're like best friends,
Oh
which
yeah.
is really ironic considering what they both make. But yeah, he was really great. I really fuck with the sub. I'm sure when I rewatch this, and I will rewatch this, it'll be in dub. But yeah, Ano does a really excellent job. One thing I did want to say that has nothing to do with the actual movie, and it's fucking sad that I'm able to actually notice this.
Okay.
This is definitely the movie that all the fucking the AI Ghibli bullshit is based off of, right? Like this is the
That's
style.
what somebody was, I don't remember. We were watching it and the person I was watching it or like they were just in the room for a second and they're like this looks like all the AI Ghibli shit.
Yeah,
And I was like
this is
that
definitely
makes
the
sense.
movie that that shit is based off of, which
Yeah.
is so fucking stupid, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean
but
that's
that being said, this movie is very, very beautiful. I do
Mm.
like this whole story is based on like a real guy. Like this dude existed in real
yes.
life.
Jiro Horikoshi.
Yeah, it was a real dude.
Mm.
The story with his wife wasn't quite the same, but like how he was getting through the giant ass earthquakes and everything, like that all really happened.
So adaptation wise it's weird because this is based on a manga that Hayao Miyazaki made.
Yes.
And it's a mix of Jiro Horikoshi, the designer of the Zero fighter aircraft, and a short story called "The Wind Has Risen,"
Mm,
in which the protagonist's fiance is diagnosed with tuberculosis. So that
yeah.
whole romance section, I think they were super well integrated into each other. I mean, I haven't read that short story, but I
Yeah.
feel like those two plots complement each other so well that was masterstroke by Hayao. Good job.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I fucking love this movie.
Wind
It's
Rises.
amazing.
The Wind Rises.
This is my number one. It's a 10 out of 10.
This is also my number one, and it's a 10 out of 10.
This is my number 7, and it's an 8 out of 10.
And you fumbled.
God damn it. Oh,
I'm sorry.
Julius, come on.
I will
It'll
rewatch it
seven?
now.
It'll come up.
I definitely want to,
It'll come up in time.
but
I don't know. I think
Anyways.
this is his masterpiece in my opinion.
no, he ended with this film. No more films after
And
this.
This was
The
officially he
last
retired
one.
after this.
And he got pulled back in
and he
with
got
the
pulled
boy,
back in.
the boy and the heron.
Your boy and the
The
heroine.
Boy and the Heron.
What do y'all think?
This movie follows up on the trend of random shit happens.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, this movie is really all over the place. Julius and I watched it together, and I
We
think my thoughts on it are pretty much the same now as they were when we watched it then. I think it's very solid. I'm not gonna lie, the last like 30 minutes kind of save it.
It really lost me by
Yeah,
that
so
point. Like I was lost
really?
already. I was already lost halfway through, and I was
No,
like,
what
last
the
30
fuck was
minutes.
that ending, dude? That was so fucking weird, dude.
Yeah,
was confusing,
It's all
also.
over the place. It's a little crazy. I think that he had maybe too many ideas and it wasn't quite able to come all together at the end. I really do like the ending though. Like I like the slow like him getting adjusted to regular life part.
Yeah.
And I really like the ending. I think it's mainly that middle part that kind of loses me.
So I like the main character's story,
Yeah.
or like I like the idea of his story, but I think he's boring as shit, and we follow him
That's
Yeah.
so
lot.
valid, dude.
and I don't know. I kind of get what he's trying to be, like this young boy, like emboldened by a militaristic desire to save his mother, like he did, like he wasn't able to, but I just really did not enjoy watching him, like in particular compared to other Ghibli protagonists. I like the first like third of this movie probably the most. Because yeah, like you said, I just feel like it kind of starts to go all over the fucking place. I will say though, pound for pound, I do think this has the best dub cast. Like
Yeah, in
Oh,
terms of like
Christian
the actual
Bale,
cast.
Dave Batista, Gemma Chan, Willem Dafoe for 2 seconds.
William Dafoe.
Yeah, whenever
He's
the
in it for
heron
like
is
2
like,
seconds.
yeah, whenever the heron's like, or no, he's a pelican, sorry, that's like dying in his that's one. Karen Fukuhara of recent fame, Mark Hamill, Robert Pattinson, Florence Pugh, Tony Revolori, the GOAT, Flash
goat?
Thompson.
Did you see there was like his fucking like ex-girlfriend or something came out with some shit recently talking about how he doesn't even play the character of Flash Thompson. That's just how he is in real life.
That's his personality. Yeah,
He's just arrogant as fuck.
I would guess so. Yeah,
Which is funny as
But-
fuck to me, but
yeah, I don't know. I wasn't into this movie when we saw it. I'm still not really into it, but
I think it's
I
pretty
mean,
good. I think it's pretty good in my opinion.
I think he could. I do think it kind of stands as an interesting last movie, though. Like, I wouldn't be mad.
It's
if
not
this
his
was the
last
last.
movie.
And it's definitely not.
It's not his last movie.
Like every
It's not
time,
his last
I
movie,
think his
bro.
producer like said like, yeah, he's back in the game again. He's
Yeah.
cooking. He is.
His
so.
producer's like his fucking spokesman. Yeah. Every time he says he's gonna retire, the second the movie drops, he's like, wait, hold on just a minute. And he starts
It's like when
writing
he's
a new
making
one.
the movie, he absolutely hates it,
Yeah.
and then when he's done, he's like, wait, I want to.
No, that's exactly probably what it is.
Henry, what do you think?
I thought this movie was boring as fuck.
Oh damn.
This movie was not very
Sound like
good
it
at all.
is.
Dude, I had such high expectations when I saw the beginning and the opening scene with the animation and everything. I was like, wait, this could be an actual good movie. It wasn't.
Okay, the animation is beautiful throughout though. You can't even lie.
Oh no, it is. The animation
Yeah.
is like the best part.
I mean, it is in all of these movies for the most part.
oh yeah.
No, there's not a single one of these movies where I'm like, the visuals didn't hold up at this point. like,
I don't really care about visuals that much though.
damn.
Actually, no, I do. I'm
Young
lying.
blood.
I'm capping a little bit.
Be aware.
But I did not care about the main character. I did not care about the pelican. The ending was pretty dope though. I thought the ending was cool.
Actually, that's a heron.
Oh, fucking heroin.
Heroin. The boy and the
Boy
heroin.
and the heroine. That's a different
Let's
movie.
get that. Yeah, no, I would agree. Like, the boy and the heron both are like low key, a little bit boring. Robert Pattinson is putting his fucking all into that.
Oh,
role.
he's fucking
Like,
batshit, dude. I love him.
He's batshit.
Crazy in this movie.
He's batshit crazy.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, there you go.
Dun,
Um,
dun, dun.
Yeah, I mean, he's putting his fucking all into this. So is Dave Batista. When he's fucking.
Oh yeah, he
screaming
goes
his
fucking
lungs out.
raw, dude. Oh my god, he's
He
a
does it.
general.
I know, literally reprising his character from Dune.
That's what I say.
You were
That's the
talking
goofiest
about
part of this movie is like when he's chasing after them, like
Yes.
trying to be stealthy on the low.
what's Shaq doing hiding behind that tree? You were talking about Christian Bale earlier.
I don't think he's
and
good
his
in this
role.
movie.
Okay,
I feel like he's phoning it in.
he can't. Yeah, I mean,
Or
I
he's
think
just like getting weird. He's like getting weird directions. Like he's kind of goofy.
you can tell he has fun with it. I think, but
Yeah.
he can't get that accent right. He can't get that New Jersey accent right. He's trying really hard to get that like New England accent, and it is just not working. He keeps cutting between that like a normal American accent and British.
Oh,
And
Christian.
it's not amazing. That being said, like I don't really care because his character is like kind of goofy, anyways.
He's a side
He's like
character,
goofy,
that's fine.
stereotypical, like rich dad, like who hurt my boy. But no, that's what he fucking sounds like. Like he can't decide
Yeah.
on that accent.
My boy.
Ooh, my
Um,
boy.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's fine. Like it's
Florence
not.
Pugh's also really good. She has a really
She
good
is
old
very
woman.
good. Coming up right off the back of Thunderbolts into this movie. Yeah. I mean, this is the lowest rated Miyazaki movie, a feature film, I should say. It's still at a 3.9 on Letterboxd.
Oh, really? It's the lowest one?
Yes, it is the
Damn.
lowest. It's the only one that's sub 4.
Lupin has a 4? Damn.
Yeah, Lupin does have a 4, which is crazy.
Lupin a turd.
I don't know. I still really enjoy, or I shouldn't say really enjoy this movie. I enjoy the ending a lot, and I feel like the ending is able to wrap it up a lot. I really like the whole thing with the building blocks and how he leaves it up.
That is very interesting part.
Leaves it up to him to. It's like you can build the world as you want it. Here, it's some Evangelion shit.
I love that.
But yeah, I mean, I can definitely understand. Like, there's a lot more slow parts in this than there are in some of his other movies. And this, like I was saying, like this and The Wind Rises both, like you can tell he's making shit like just because he wants to make it, especially this movie. Like I guarantee you he could explain everything in this movie.
He could.
Yeah, this movie is definitely like a no corporate interference kind of movie.
Oh, they let him go
Mr.
crazy.
Blankjack.
They let him go fucking crazy.
Yeah. Who knows if they're? I mean, no, I guarantee this movie made a ton of money in the U.S. Because remember, this movie didn't have any promotion. Do you remember that?
No, it didn't.
They chose not to release. It was only one singular poster. They chose not to release any trailers or anything.
Right.
I don't know. I enjoyed it, generally speaking.
Where y'all put it?
I'll put that. It's
I put this. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad.
Go on.
It's my number 7, and it's a fairly low 8 out of 10.
Mine is at I put it at 10, and I give it like a 5.5.
Damn.
You had the little halves on there, damn.
I know.
Just to give it a little bit of a nice rating.
This is my number 12. It's a 6.
Wow.
Oh, thank God, dude. Fuck that movie.
Oh,
Shit was so boring.
God damn.
Jesus.
I enjoyed watching Julius play Marvel Rivals more than
Fuck his
shit,
last
bro.
movie.
Fuck his final
last
movie,
movie.
but not his final
Please
movie.
make another one, Miyazaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll be there.
back.
We'll be there.
I need The Wind Rises too.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
what?
indeed.
It's him hanging out with Stanley Tucci in
The
the
Wind
afterlife.
Falls. No,
The
he
Wind
didn't die at
Fall-
the
hold
end
on.
of the movie.
What is he like retired? Like
That's,
what do you-
no, it's just his
I don't know.
dream after
Yeah, it's his dream world.
after the war ends.
Maybe that's just what I want to see.
Oh, maybe. I would.
What a shit, dude.
I don't fucking care. I'll watch it all. As long as we can get Anno back in
Such
the stew. Anything to make
Such a
that
peak
man
movie.
work on movies. Because he's lacking right now.
Hey man.
Although
He
I
made the
guess he's also
rebuilds.
severely
Give him a-
depressed. So
Yeah, he's going
to be
through it right now.
fair.
Well, with that's Hayao Miyazaki, ladies and gentlemen. Quite an experience. I enjoyed it.
It was
though.
an experience.
I liked
was
almost
very
every
fun.
single one
It
of
was
these
very
movies,
fun.
so it was worth, I would say.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely broadened my horizons, expanded my palette. I did have a couple questions for you guys, though.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
Shit.
You
In
go.
terms of locations and characters.
Oh yeah. Okay. The
yeah.
world building shit.
What is you guys' favorite location world?
Oh.
Because most of these are fantastical. The Wind Rises, outside of Castle Cagliostro, is the only one of these to not have any fantastical elements, unless you count
Yeah.
the dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your guys' favorite?
I would say the bathhouse. And just like
Really?
that
I
whole,
feel like
you
the
took
whole
my
spirited
goddamn
away thing.
pick.
Hey, you can pick it too, bro. I mean, you didn't
No,
glaze,
I
you didn't
can't.
you didn't glaze the movie, so you got to give it something. You got to give it
Alright,
something.
yeah, you know what? I will admit the bathhouse is pretty cool.
I would say the
enjoyed
bathhouse. Just the clusterfuck of creatures that are in it is super cool. Just the mechanics, you know. You can't take a breath when you cross the bridge. That's cool.
Oh my god, bro. We're
That's probably
doing
a
tests on
Japanese
that shit.
mythology thing.
Mm,
A lot of it probably
That's-
is.
interesting.
What about you, kid?
Oh.
I'd have to say probably Ponyo, low key. Either Ponyo or Porco Rosso.
It's down in the sea, you know.
I
or
love
in
those
little-
fucking the beach towns, man. That's my
the vibes.
that's my fucking go-to.
God, they got the
Apparently,
best house for real, bro.
Miyazaki is known for doing really in-depth, on-location uh, what's it called? Like notes
Oh
and shit
yeah,
like that,
it
and
shows.
documentation. Like he went to like all these different countries. He went to Italy a lot for Porco Rosso. For Ponyo, he went to like this specific small village.
That's awesome.
Yeah, all these places he goes on location and does a lot.
That's
So
cool.
I think
He
that's
does his
really
Hey,
homework.
that's
interesting.
cool.
I
He does.
respect
Yeah, he
him
does
for
do
that.
his homework.
What was my other question? Oh, it was that. And who do you guys? Okay, so I
Okay.
noticed there's a recurring theme in all of his movies where I feel like a lot of the main characters have crazy aura. So who got the most aura?
Who got the most aura in a Miyazaki movie?
There's a lot of good people out there, man.
Mark Hamill Wizard is up there. I feel like.
Really?
I feel like he's got a little bit. He loses it by the end, but like at the beginning
Yeah,
when he's
that's
like,
true.
"Yo, chill out, Heron." That's aura.
Interesting.
I mean Howl obviously. Howl's got crazy aura.
Oh man, fucking
Yeah, I
hell.
mean it's either Howl or Porco for me.
Oh yeah, Porco. Yeah, nonchalant aura.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. Howl when he's turned himself into fucking Jill, like that's hard as fuck. Come on now.
Henry, who do
Henry,
you think has the
you
most
got an
aura?
answer?
Bruh, Ashitaka, bro. He's just
That's. I mean,
he's
that's
the
not a
aura
bad
god
joke to
himself.
say that.
That
That's not pretty
entire
good to say that.
Iron Tome shit was just way too dope, bro. Like tanking a fucking that type of rifle shot to your like
No,
left
Ashitaka.
fucking liver.
Ashitaka was my answer for a while,
Ooh.
And then Porco pulled up.
and then Porco pulled up.
And Howl.
He's
The
so
boys.
nonchalant, bro. It's so tough. He's a king. That's what he is. He's a king.
He's a
He's a
king?
king.
He's a king.
Oh, he's a king.
He's my king.
To the king.
What's like prince to a king?
And with that, I mean, I don't have anything.
That
I don't
was
have
Ghibli.
anything else to talk about.
I have
You
nothing
weren't
on
gonna
my
talk
mind.
about the other Ghibli movies?
There's
Is
a
there
lot
much
of
to
them.
say?
There's a lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
not really.
I guess I could do a quick little summary. My favorite ended up being Only Yesterday. It's a really sweet, really cool movie. Daisy Ridley's in it. Dev Patel is in it, and he just keeps his British accent. Which, you know what?
Hey,
Good for
he's got a
him.
nice little voice.
He does. He really does. Grave of the Fireflies, another great movie.
Oh, of
I
course.
think that's the highest rated one.
No,
It's a
actually,
4.5.
Spirited Away. No. You're right. Grave of the Fireflies. Spirited Away is like
4.5.
10 lower.
Yeah,
On
it's
Letterboxd.
number 25 on the all time list.
Yeah.
Yo.
Depressing as shit.
Mm,
Just, I mean, what else do you need to know?
interesting.
Whisper of the Heart, really fun movie, really fun little romance movie.
Ooh.
Probably one of the most normal ones. It's literally just like a more slice of life kind of movie. But I really enjoyed it.
Interesting.
Ocean Waves. This is a classic late night secret weapon right here.
Oh yeah. What is that? Like 70 minutes?
Yeah. People aren't as big on this one. It has like a 3.1.
That's been on my plan to watch for a while.
You should check it out. I really
Yeah.
enjoy it. The vibes are immaculate. The two of the main characters are low key gay for each other.
I'm a big fan of that.
It's but yeah, it's good. From Up on Poppy Hill, that's a good Goro Miyazaki film. It's just a fun little time. Pompoko, I actually like Pompoko. I think it's
Really?
so weird because it's like in a different style. It's like you have like it's almost like a documentary. You have like someone narrating it over it the entire time. Early J.K. Simmons is in it, and he kind of goes raw as one of the raccoons. But yeah, it's kind
the
of
raccoon one.
kind of weirdly sad, but it like is lighthearted the entire time too. Weirdly, and they do fight people with their testicles, so
Oh,
there's
What?
also that. Yeah.
What?
My Neighbors the Yamadas, that's a fun one. It's like reading a Sunday comic strip. It's just a bunch of slice of life shit. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the different style. Underrated director Isao Takahata. the other
Yeah, he's like
big-
kind of the other dude at Ghibli.
the second big name at Ghibli because
Yeah.
he did Grave of the Fireflies only yesterday. Princess Kaguya. And if Princess Kaguya delivers, he might be. I might enjoy him a little bit more. But Cat Returns. It was a movie. The cat. He did return.
The
Anne
cat
Hathaway's in it for some reason. I mean, for good reason. They all have different. They all have good actors in them. When Marnie was there, biggest cock tease of all time. That's all I'm gonna say. That's
what?
I know that sounds weird because they're children, but that's not what I mean. The twist is the biggest ankle breaker you will ever experience in your life. I promise you. Not in a good way.
Oh, not in a good way.
Secret World of Arrietty. This one was low key mid. I was kind of looking forward to this one. I would always look at the poster as a kid and be like, yeah, this looks like a little whimsical tale, but it's low key boring.
Oh, shit.
Will Arnett is like the dad in it, and he's kind of raw. It's funny. But yeah, that one's mid. And then
That's mid.
I'm going down the list of like how I have them
Oh, I
ranked.
see. Okay.
And then Tales from Earthsea. The last like 20 minutes are low-key hard as fuck, but it's just so boring, dude. The characters are so fucking boring, and like the plot is just
Damn.
dog shit. Like, I mean, you look at the
Dog
poster,
shit.
you see that big ass dragon. Dragons probably show up for less than like 5 minutes.
Really?
Kind of, yeah. It's that's another cock tease right there. The dragons get edged in this movie, dude. That's a crazy
Damn.
statement. And then Your Week on the Witch is just the absolute worst. Just
Interesting.
fucking terrible ass movie. I'm pretty sure that's part of why Hayao came back, right? Because he was like, this cannot be the last Ghibli film.
Maybe. Yeah, because there's no one else really making anything there.
Yeah, Isao hasn't made one since Princess Kaguya, so all the heavy hitters
Yeah.
are gone.
I mean,
But-
maybe Princess Kaguya came out the same year as The Wind Rises, or maybe it was 2014.
I think it was 15. I don't know. We'll see.
Mm.
But yeah, has this been the Misfortune Podcast, ladies and gentlemen?
I think
Has
it
this
has
been
been
the
the
Misfortune
Misfortune podcast.
What are we at?
2:15.
That's modest.
Yeah.
That's
Fuck
not a
with
bad
that.
section.
Keeping it a little. We're gonna slowly work our way down to normal podcast length,
gonna
aka
be
60
fucking-
minutes.
53 minutes long.
I
Like,
know.
oh god. Can you
Ghibli
imagine?
episode part 4.
That's just a waste of time. Because
No, I
like
know,
53 minutes of us, like that's you know, you might as
You're
well
just
be
putting
here
out
for like,
content at that point.
you might as well be here for 4 hours.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Of course, yeah.
If
No,
you're
I
with us
mean-
for 53 minutes, that's a waste.
I don't know. It's
As
people
always.
who do that. It's like, do you even enjoy talking to those people? Really? You know, you're only there for an
that's
hour, and you're like,
real.
all right, well, I guess that's the end of that. We gotta. wrap
God,
it up."
52 minutes in, they fucking leave like, oh, fucking
I
finally,
know,
dude.
Like, come on
Get
now.
away from this asshole.
We on the Misfortune podcast love and enjoy each other.
We love family bonding time.
Yes.
This is
Hey.
we're all
And,
about family here. Speaking of which, Henry,
Oh, I'm not doing it, dude.
you know,
Can't make me.
we're gonna. You really won't have
It'll
a
happen one day. It'll happen one day. I'll do.
What?
I'll
You
do
really-
What will
it.
happen?
I'll do it.
family, bro.
Oh, yeah, it's happening next time I see you.
You don't have a choice. It just happens to you. You have to let.
It happened to
Family.
Julius, and he didn't have
Oh,
a choice
and I
when
never,
I made him
I
watch
never went back.
it. Yeah.
How many movies are there?
Are we counting Hobbs and Shaw?
Count everything.
Then there's 11.
10, soon to be 11.
11.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No, because it was Fast X, right? So and then
Oh,
plus
I forgot about Fast X.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah,
that'd be
Hobbs and Shaw.
11.
So yeah, there's 11. Soon to be
How
12
long are the
this
movies?
year.
Yeah, I'm thinking about them right now, bro. You got to see them. You
Yeah.
got to see the Fast
Big.
franchise.
They're low-key big.
Dude,
And it's been a
cannot be
while
that
since
good.
we ran it up. So
It has been a long ass time.
I'm
Every
itching.
once in a while,
I'm
I'll catch
itching.
like 30 minutes of like Tokyo Drift on TV or something like that.
I'm itching. You're itching to watch Fast and Furious.
Oh, I'm
and we can
always
do a
itching.
full four because we've talked about like incrementally talked about Fast and Furious over like different episodes, but like
Yeah.
it might be time for the full dive.
Hey man, I'm down for anything.
Anything?
Anything.
But not next episode.
No,
We got something
Next
special.
We know what we got next time.
Are we saying that?
it will be something special.
No, it's all your
That's all
fault.
I have to say.
It'll be
That's all.
something
That's
very
all. That's
special.
all. That's
The
all.
viewers.
Let the game
Gotta keep the
begin.
fans on their toes.
Well, you know what? Fuck you guys for listening.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's
You guys for listening.
Fuck you for listening. This is the Ghibli movies.
Absolutely.
Hey, shit.
Swamp Izzo.
Oh shit. Fuck you guys for listening.
TS, TS.
Yeah, this is the first one.
Thank you for listening.
Tap in
We'll
for
turn
the
around.
German anime.
We need that.
This is how I adapt your style! You brought darkness to this field, so I'll devour it! And turn it into light!